I've got BBC News on it to the side. Election 2017.
I got Sky on in the background.
Aye. Dude, how can you watch Sky News? Rupert Murdoch is a total. I'm only kidding.
Isn't he on our side?
I don't know. I mean, I really, I know like the people don't like him, but yeah, I've never paid much heed, to be honest. I don't read any red top papers or the tabloids.
Yeah. Well, they're very much against our old pal,
Mm-hmm.
Oh man, you should have seen the ones today, did you?
Is it the Telegram videos he sent?
No, those are from the Tory Facebook page.
All right, I'm not on Facebook, so I've not really been having a look.
No, well, you don't need to.
Facebook.
You don't need to be on Facebook to access some stuff on there.
Oh yeah, I'm gonna.
Yeah, but
have a look now and see.
Yeah, I was just sending some videos saying, these are how many views all these videos have gotten on the Facebook page of the Tories. Presumably they just use them as ads before people watch other videos, but the reach alone is enormous for some of these videos.
You sure most of them won't be like angry leftists? They'll just like posting abuse.
I don't know. Maybe they really, yeah, watch this fucking awful, Tory ad that they put out. This is disgraceful.
Right, I'm trying to get. Here's something. 1 hour, hurry! It closes in an hour. Oh, there's a couple. There's one person here, a woman who's now 55. She's always voted Labour, but she's voting for the Conservatives. Can't stand Corbyn and his sidekicks. I mean, he is unelectable. But he could win. I don't think he will, but I'm not going to rest on my laurels and just assume that it's done and dusted.
I wouldn't rest on my laurels either, but I mean, what can we do at this point?
Yeah.
I reckon my prediction is Theresa will be returned with a healthy majority.
I sure hope so.
Yeah.
Anywho, let's So yeah, let's discuss the Daily Stormer endorsing Jeremy Corbyn.
We are live now. That's good.
Yeah, we've been live for quite a bit. It started when I said, I hope I don't get arrested for that and put in a cell. Because you know what it's like, Orwell's night.
Exit poll imminent. I'll let you know when it comes, if I get it first. Right.
The polls are still
anyways.
They're closing less in a minute.
Yeah. The Daily Stormer, with those guys, you really can't take them 100% seriously. I'm certain that there's an element of shit posting involved in their endorsement.
I can see why it looks like a poll, but it wouldn't surprise me if they actually did endorse him for the simple fact that he's anti-Israel, and to Daily Stormers supporters and people that have those points of views, that's like, yes, because they obviously hate Israel because they see them as keeping immigrants out of their country and sending them everywhere else. Oh Jesus, what's happening?
Oh, there it is. Conservatives 314, Labour 266, S&P 34, the Dems 14, UKIP 0.
S&P 34?
Yeah. Well, if this poll is accurate, it would suggest that that Labour have regained their place in Scotland from the SNP.
The Conservatives had a lot of momentum in certain constituencies up here. That's strange.
I don't believe this exit poll. Or at least I don't believe that Labour's gaining from it.
Yeah, it looks a bit close between the Tories and Labour. And see, to be honest, I think it is a bit much to expect the SNP to have less than 40 seats. I thought they'd have something like 45 to maybe 48 or something right about there, give or take. But yeah, if the Labour count was a bit lower and the Tory count was a bit higher, it's the same. That would be an encouraging exit poll. Yeah, I can hear Sky News in the background.
All right, I'll turn it down a bit.
No, it's fine.
All right,
We've not got any viewers, right?
Okay. I don't believe this exit poll.
And I mean, I've never participated in an exit poll. There'll be a lot of people who haven't.
Well, at if you go back and look at the exit poll of the 2015 general election, this had a sort of, in fact, I'll do that now. It had a similar result, and that ended up being underestimating the Tory. Yeah.
Were they going for was that a Tory minority back then that they were predicting?
Yeah. Well, it's the Conservative large party, and this is similar.
It'd be so funny if it happened again, and just to see how the Corbynistas would take that. Mm-hmm. But I've got to be honest, I do think Theresa May has had a poor campaign.
Yes, I don't think anyone's disputing that. The problem is, wait, what am I trying to say? No, actually, I totally forgot what I was going to say there. I suck.
That's fine. No, it's fine. I'll get all up.
Yeah, she has had a poor campaign, but I don't think that will be the deciding factor in this election.
Probably not. I mean, she is quite fortunate that her opposition is very poor.
Mm-hmm.
300.
Yeah.
I shared a meme on Twitter. Well, it wasn't a meme picture. It was just a tweet. Galahad's prediction, and that's my name on this. And I projected that Jeb Bush would win 650 seats and everyone else would win none. Have you heard those memes?
Poor Jeb.
No.
I just got the thing up here. The exit poll for Hold on, you're watching BBC, right?
I'm on BBC. There's a party called PC. Who are they called?
Plaid Cymru, the Welsh Nationalist Party.
Right, gotcha. My apologies. I just never pay attention to Welsh politics.
Yeah, no one does.
I've heard of them, but just initials like that.
Yes, Plaid Cymru is basically if you don't live in Wales, it's more or less pointless. Okay, so I just got the 2015 general election exit poll up. It had the Conservatives on 316, Labour on 239, SNP on 58, Lib Dems on 10, UKIP on 2, and that exit poll was quite inaccurate. It actually underestimated the Tory seat share by 14. Actually, let me give the full numbers.
So,
okay.
Forgive me, but would this exit poll, if it was true, would this be a hung parliament, or would it be enough for the Tories to get in?
Well, now let's see. Let's just add up the numbers. Labour 266 plus 34. I'll put them on 300. And yeah, the Dems 14. You are having a laugh. Look, the thing is, in order for Corbyn to get in, they would need to go for the coalition of chaos, and I don't know. I see that as a very unlikely possibility.
Mm.
What I think is, if this is accurate, and again, if this is accurate, that'll mean I think it will mean that the Tories will have a minority government, at least for a little while. And they may go for another snap election at some point down the line.
Do you see them doing that? Another snap election?
Well, possibly. I mean, of course, this is all speculation at this point. Hold on just a smeg.
Sorry for that slurping. I'm chewing on some nuts right now.
All right. Yeah. Actually, yeah. The 2015. Just finish this point. The 2015 exit poll put the Tories on 316. They actually got 330. Labour on 239. They got 232. S&P 58. They got 56. Liberal Democrats 10. They got 8. And UKIP 2. They got 1.
Do you have it up on your screen just now?
Yeah, I am. On my
try
browser.
Make sure you've got stuff that you don't want showing on closed down, and I can put your screen up to everyone, well, to the one viewer who's watching us.
Okay, sure, why not?
Make sure you've got personal stuff in your devious collection all tucked away neatly.
Man, come on. What do you think how unprofessional do you think I am?
Yeah, no, you're a good boy. You're not like others that we know. Right, are you ready? Will I present you to everyone?
Go on then.
Right. Now you'll need to go into screen share.
Okay.
Which, screen on the page, and then your screen will come up. It'll look like a hall of mirrors to you once you get it up.
Now it says. Hello.
Oh, your face is there. Hello.
What's that? Now, what exactly am I? It says I'm presenting. So.
Do you want me to take you down?
Ah, okay, I got it.
My apologies, you've sort of like half doxed yourself there. Yeah, it's better.
Oh my god, it's all the stars. Now, what the hell? How do I? Are you seeing what I'm seeing?
You're using Windows 8. That Windows 8 you're using?
I guess.
That Windows 8 you're using? You peasant.
All right, I am. So how am I supposed to fix this?
Well, when it's like that, basically everyone can see your screen. You need to come off the Google Hangouts tab and just go onto the other tab, and then I'll be able to see that, and any viewers will be able to see that as well.
Say again.
What to do is you just need to click show up the tab on your screen, and everyone can see what you're seeing. Basically, it's like we can see your desktop. Oh, we've got a comment.
Let me know what you can see.
I can see your Telegram thing. It's a learning process, don't worry, I'm very patient. Oh, there we are. There we go, that's it. I can see it perfectly now.
Ah, that's good. Yeah. So, this I haven't really done this before.
So that's the 2015 exit poll, yeah.
Yeah, and well, now let's see. I have the thing here, but I'll try and find a better version of that. So Google. 2015. Okay, election results. Images. This is unfortunate.
It'd be better to put like just look for a site rather than pictures.
Excuse you.
I have no manners at all.
Oh, that is a shame. Sorry.
Can the SNP fuck the Tories? They'll get more in Scotland, obviously, but I don't think they'll have enough to stop the Tories from getting into power. That's up to Corbyn and his comrades.
Yep, that it is.
Okay, so this is the final results of the last one.
Hold on just a second. I'm zooming in. Okay, so yeah, I think that's a bit better. So this is the exit poll, and this is the final results. As you can see, they underestimated the Tories by 14 seats. They overestimated Labour by 7 seats. And so I'm not too worried. Like I was saying earlier, in 1974, in February, there was a snap election. Labour, I believe, won that one, but they didn't have enough to form a majority. So they formed a minority government. And then in October, they had another snap election. And they did get a slim majority there. In fact, I'll bring that up.
So do you see Theresa May trying to do the same, getting another election?
I would imagine that could be a possibility, but more likely she would just form a minority government and go along with that. Actually, maybe not. Maybe it would be like 1974. But again, I dispute this is likely.
So,
and
to get an election? Jesus.
I know. That would suck. So yeah, as you can see here, this was the UK general election 1974. This arrow here, you can all see that. That's the threshold that either party had to reach to get a majority. Neither party did. So
no, the Lib Dems stopped them.
Yeah. Actually, that was the Liberal Party, but as it was back then.
So they like the sort of precursor to the current Lib Dem.
Yeah, what happened was the Liberal Party. Well, this was like from the 19th century, Gladstone's Liberal Party, which was, they were called Liberal Party because they were economically liberal, not socially liberal as they are now. And they crashed quite badly at the start of the 20th century. The Labour Party was the beneficiary of their former voters, I suppose. But they carried on, and they sort of became the sort of centrist party. Then in 1980, the Labour Party went so hard left under Michael Foot that the moderates decided to split off and form a new party, the Social Democrat Party, and they had an alliance with the Liberals for a few elections. And then they formally merged in 1988 and became the Liberal Democrats. I reckon we might see a repeat of that after this election, if the Tories do better than this exit poll predicts.
Would that be the sort of the Labour MPs who are not a fan of Corbyn? Could you see them splitting off?
Yes, I imagine that would be the case. Because I think if and when the Labour loses this election, they will... what am I trying to say? If and when they lose this election, Corbyn probably won't. Well, I mean, he might not step down. He might be convinced by some of his friends.
I think he'll try and dig his heels in and try and...
Now, I don't think he necessarily will dig his heels in, but I think maybe his friends, his ex-girlfriend Diane and McDonald and those guys, they will... Yeah, can you imagine? But they will try and get him to stay.
I don't want to imagine that. Yeah, it'll be interesting to see the fallout.
Say again?
It'll be interesting to see what the fallout will be. Because, like in theory, Labour should be down and out after this election, but just that shit campaign by Theresa May sort of let them, pull their way back up.
Yeah.
But I think I don't think they've got enough. I think too many people see them for what they are right now.
Yeah. No, I was saying, I think if and when they lose, maybe some of the people around Corbyn, the Corbynistas, will try and convince him to stay on and say, well, we did better this time. So this shows that my message is winning, and I won't step down. And that's what they'll say. Or he might step down, but obviously they'll have a new election, a new leadership election, and probably there'll be another Corbynista, probably John McDonnell. and the moderates won't be happy about that either. So I think a few of them will probably just decide to leave and maybe form the new party. Maybe they might call it something like the new Social Democrats or something, or maybe the Progressive Party. And they'll probably...
That'd be an instant turn off for me if they call themselves the Progressive Party.
Yeah. But they'll probably try and do some sort of, make some alliances, or maybe like even a formal coalition, or even a formal merger with the Liberal Democrats and maybe the Greens, or some other smaller progressive parties. Yeah, they'll try and be progressive, and create a new party. That's my thinking. Not a Marxist party like the Labour Party is now, but socially liberal, sort of centrist, maybe Blairite party. That's socially progressive stuff. Yeah. But anyways, like I was saying, February 1974, Heath called this election because the union was giving him trouble. His campaign slogan, or his idea was, who governs Britain? And no, the answer was not you, mate. So Labour won more seats than the Tories, as you can see here, but not enough to form a government, as you can see here. So the Labour Party formed a minority government with support from the Liberals on some votes. But then this is February 1974. Then in October 1974, they called another snap election, and they gained 18 more seats, which was enough for them to have a more stable government for the time being. There's a hold on a smeg. Go on YouTube. Will you face copyright problems if I put the Sky News stream on top here?
It might be a bit laggy, but I don't know.
I'll see what happens. Anyways, I'm just trying to.
Oh, right.
Yeah, so this is, as you can see by this graphic here, the Labour, SNP, Lib Dems, and Greens combined, and I think that's Plaid Cymru there, they would still not be enough to form a government. So yeah, I reckon the most likely scenario, if this exit poll is accurate, is a Conservative minority government. I still think that this is unlikely. I think the Conservatives will win.
Yeah, you can't really trust the exit polls, because ultimately they're not the thing that matters.
Yeah.
Or the exit polls in America not predicting that Clinton had it in the bag.
Yep, I think they did that.
That's so funny.
I know. These people can get it wrong. They think they're experts.
Sounds like Civil War then. It's long overdue anyway. I don't think whoever posted that's in chat anymore. But yeah, Civil War. What do you think? Do you think that would happen if Corbyn won? Could you see Civil War coming?
No, not in the UK. We're a little too reserved for that kind of thing.
There was I saw a comment from a white nationalist who wanted Corbyn to win because it would wake the white people of the UK up to form an ethno state.
These guys are fantasists.
It's just like they'll be thinking, yes, a Corbyn government with red pillars.
That's what they.
Do you mind if you still want to screen share, or do you want to? Okay, if I take it off now.
Well, if I got something to impart, I might share something.
All right, I'll leave it up for now. Because this is a sort of light-hearted stream. I might go in other people's streams later on if I get any invites.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Take a look. I'm just showing here. Take a look at the. Hold on a second. Where is it?
Sunderland and Newcastle are competing to declare first. They're actually rushing. It's like they've got like a bet on us.
Yeah, probably.
I think I don't know about Sunderland, but I know Newcastle will be a Labour win, mostly.
Yeah, it might be. It might be. Now here's the recent polling. Look at how wide this spread is. These guys have got some different ideas of how to poll. I can tell you that for sure.
Well, there's one poll with a Labour lead.
Just
who
one.
Are they?
They are Curiously and Wired.
Curiously and Wired.
Well, the polling company is Curiously. They are, they did the poll for Wired. But yeah, I mean, all the other ones, YouGov, ICM, Survation, Ipsos, SurveyMonkey, all these guys have got it wider. And look, the thing is, I mean, let's say it's 13%, as BMG the Herald puts it. The Tories won the last election on a margin of 6%. So I mean, and these polls tend to underestimate Tory support. So I don't know. I mean, as you can see from this graphic here,
I've got this other stream up. Let me know if it makes a noise. I'm just trying to tweet to, well, not tweet. I'm posting a message to the host. I want to see if he responds. Irate Bear wishes he could vote SNP.
But yeah, as you can see from the graphic here,
I responded to SNP collapse.
Oh yeah, we should talk about that a little bit. It would seem that
the SNP.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, I can't hear the other guy there.
Okay, now I'll turn it down then.
Yeah, so this was the Brexit vote. UKIP kind of sunk in there. The late Tories gained considerably from that, and Labour sort of started their long decline. And this is when the general election was called. As you can see, the UKIP took a nosedive, and that all went to the Tories. But Labour shot up considerably. Presumably, I think this is mostly made up of ex-Lib Dems and maybe a couple of Greens and some non-voters, some non-voting Marxists and students probably, who find they have a champion, and maybe a couple of swing voters, from the Tories. But still, this gap is still pretty considerable.
Yeah. Not for the most part, but yeah, they've been trying to whip up young people to vote because obviously they think that they're always going to vote for them, Labour, so that's why they're desperate to get them in.
Yeah.
I see a lot of people on Twitter, and it still seems like, I don't know if they're Gen Z or still millennials, but they're not quite as red-pilled as I was expecting after hearing that they knew that they were going to be like the next generation were going to be red-pilled. See, I'm fucking losing my words.
Yeah, and as you can see here, they got UK-wide seat projections, all the different, companies that do that. And they almost all have the Tories winning quite comfortably, except for YouGov, which are trying a different model, which I find doubtful. But yeah, I mean, look at this projection here. Majority 46 for 56, 28, 70, 92. It's all. I mean, the pollsters did kind of lose credibility at the last general election, and at the Brexit referendum. But I don't know. There's a few reasons why I think it's more likely the Tories will win big this time. First of all, the last election was the first sort of quite multi-party election we've had in a long time. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
This one is very much a two-horse race. Pretty much all of UKIP's vote, since the Tories are now taking on Brexit and hard Brexit, in fact, they pretty much all switched back to the Conservatives, or switched back. Most of them have switched back to the Conservatives. Some of them have switched to the Conservatives from UKIP previously. Some of them from Labour, but they seem to have done that. And the other parties, like I said earlier, as shown in this graphic, it seems that
the minor parties
and
the parties see the SNP go down a bit because they just do my head in.
Yeah, I did need to get back to that. Yeah, it seems.
Excuse me.
It seems. Theresa May called this election thinking it'd be the Brexit election, which I think to a certain extent it has been, since the Leavers have gone to the Conservatives and the Remainers have gone to Labour, and they've essentially consolidated by that. Back to that, and it seems
it's a sort of. I've often wondered if it is a de facto second EU referendum.
Well, it could be. My thinking is what am I trying to say? Yes, my thinking is that the Labour is a little bit less clear on their position on the EU than the Tories are. They're clear about the hard Brexit, or the clean Brexit, or whatever you want to call it. And Labour are a little less clear, to put it kindly.
Mm-hmm.
So it seems, like I said, the Leavers have all gone to the Tories, the Remainers have all gone to Labour, and yet the first time in a long time, this is probably the most two-horse race election we've had in a few years. And
well, actually, I've just gone back on Twitter, and they're saying that if the exit polls are to be believed, we're on our way to a hung parliament.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, of course, if.
So could you see the Tories try to get a coalition with someone?
Unlikely. The DUP and the UUP possibly might lend their support. I doubt the Liberal Democrats would very much, since the hard Brexit and everything. So if this is accurate and the Tories do have a minority, I think like I said, the most likely scenario would be a minority government, possibly with support from the DUP and the UUP, however many seats they get. And there's a good graphic here on. I'll keep the Sky News feed up. Hold on just a second. Like I say, most likely scenario would be a Conservative minority government. Oopsie, didn't mean to do that. Yeah, have a look at this graphic here. Why did you vote Conservative? They make a good government 69%. They are the least bad option 28%. Yeah.
I've got to be honest. I'm actually do think they are the least bad option, to be honest.
That's fair, but it's not exactly an endorsement, is it?
It's more like just the way that they've been. I voted for them in the last election, and I voted them again this time. But they are it's just like there's no alternative that are going to actually give them a run for their money. I mean, it doesn't matter whether Labour's neoliberal or full-fledged Marxist. They're just always shit.
Well, no,
it's the way that they've become the party of feminism and Islamism to an extent as well. That's kind of why I'm not really keen on them.
Yeah.
You know the whole grooming scandal in Rotherham and Rochdale and all that.
Yeah.
Labour councils presided over that, and it's for that reason alone. I'm just could never vote for Labour. But for me, they're tainted. I'm sure there's like similar corruptions in other parties. It's not surface, but
yeah. Oops.
Yeah, Keith said he finally came on the Telegram, so I've sent him a wee invite, see if he'll come on. Get this party on the road.
There you
go. You've just broke his heart, Tusha. Oops, I just called you. I just said your name on the stream. It's all right.
Oy, shut it down. I have to.
Tusha, he sounds like one of our Muslim brothers. We must go and find him. He's an apostate.
Apostasy. I should be so lucky.
They are celebrating exit poll, but yeah, but I think I'll tweet that out.
An exit poll is just an exit poll. The thing is, as I was saying, because there's a few reasons I think the Tories will win this one fairly easily. First of all, because it's a two-horse race and the Tories are ahead. What am I trying to say here? Yeah, if it's a two-horse race in most constituencies, even if the Tories win by one vote, they still win the seat. And if they're 1% ahead in all the seats, or in a vast majority of the seats, they'll still win all the seats.
Mm.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Is yeah.
Sorry, I can't stop burping. I'm just rude. I don't give a fuck.
Well, that's a shame. I'm not trying to say. Yeah, it's. I don't see. I mean, if these polls, if all the rest of these polls are accurate, it would seem that Labour had quite a big surge towards the end. But
many, like, sort of Green voters or would-be, Green voters or Lib Dem voters just switched at the last minute in just an act to stick it to the Tories, which wouldn't surprise me.
Yeah. Well, the thing is are there enough Lib Dem and Green voters to switch to Labour to get them in? I don't know about that.
It depends on the person. I mean, if they see it as a chance of derailing Brexit, of course they're going to go for it. Because for them, it's about stopping Brexit at all costs.
Yep, there's bastages.
Mm. I've sent a link to Keith, but he's not joining us. He might be viewing us, but he's not joined us yet.
Mm.
Oh wait, he's not viewing. That's still me. Sorry, I've got the page up, in case anyone comes on.
Yeah.
Chat. It looks like they're targeting Dumfries and Galloway and Aberdeenshire South, I think.
I think Dumfries and Galloway. I like to refer to it as Dumfries and George Galloway. Yeah, have a look at this guy.
Is that thing you sent on Telegram?
No, it's
on the stream. Sorry, I'm off.
Yeah.
Is that a guy?
Yes, it is a guy. I think it's a guy anyway.
He is intersectional as fuck.
Oh my days.
I am a lesbian, trans, queer, Muslim, and I'm so oppressed on like so many levels. I'm going to look forward to listening to that back.
Yeah. Yeah, it's such a shame.
Caroline is on. And under no circumstances the Greens would never support a Tory government. Hashtag hope over hate. See what they're just basically. I know it's getting common. They just call everyone that's not sort of on their side as haters, because that's what they do. They accuse like conservative-minded people as being of hate.
Yep, that they do.
But then Tories are like the new UKIP, or to some they even see us as like the BNP type, which is not true.
I know, man.
Did you see Corbyn's tweet about unlocking the potential of black and ethnic minorities?
Oh my days!
So many conservatives, and including a couple of councillors and candidates who were not white. They were just like saying, "I need this man to help me unlock my potential."
Yep.
This is another thing I hate about the regressive left. They just love to weaponize people who are not white, and they're like, "Oh no, we're your heroes." Oh, Keith's going to watch now. Keith's going to watch because he's eating in half an hour. Jesus, what's he doing? He should get his arse on the stream.
Who's he eating in half an hour?
Who's he eating? Fuck knows.
No, that's
that channel.
There it is.
He's not going to do it though. He's going to dig his heels in.
That's the one I want to say.
The pound has fallen against the dollar and the euro fall in exit poll. Are you ready for chaos?
I'm ready.
If the Theresa May is out of office, she does have she has no one to blame but herself. Do you think that? I don't know if I mentioned this to you, but there's theories going around that the Tories are self-sabotaging because they truly don't believe in Brexit, and they kind of want to like shoot themselves in the foot so that Labour will take over and maybe it'll derail it.
I really think that's getting on for a little bit, you know. That's a little bit too conspiratorial with my tastes.
He's going to link to us and he's going to shitpost in the chat most likely. For now, do you mind if I just stop the screen share for now?
Go on.
Yeah, that's fine. Or it should stop now. Yeah, there we are, we're back. Or are we? Yeah, you've got the screen share as your icon for the time being.
Okay.
I'll make sure.
Let me just find this this thing I was looking for.
Were the Conservatives the only right-wing option in your constituency?
Yep.
Really?
So I wrote in UKIP.
Did you vote for them?
No, I had to write in myself.
Oh, right.
Yeah.
So that spoiled basically.
Yeah. I mean, it's just the Tories. I mean, yeah, okay. I would prefer they get here now rather than Labour, obviously. But I mean, here's the thing. I'm considering reporting them to trading standards for false advertising. They're not the Conservative Party. They're the centrist party. UKIP is the Conservative Party.
No, UKIP are the far right neo-fascists. They want to exterminate all non-white people. Did you watch the debate? You know, the one that Theresa May didn't turn up, and neither did Sturgeon.
No, I didn't watch that.
Oh, you should have heard that Angus Robertson. He is such an insufferable fuck, honestly.
I know.
Whenever Paul Nuttall was talking, he would just go, "I blame the migrants, blame the foreigners." It's like, no, we're blaming, like, say, mass immigration. I don't blame the immigrants that come in. I blame the irresponsible powers that be that allow it to happen.
Yep. The white traitors.
Jesus Christ, you're more of a British nationalist than I'll ever be.
Nah, just joking.
You've integrated well, Tushar. Well, you said your name again. Oy vey, my apologies.
Shut it down. No, I reckon that. I'm trying to say it. No, yeah, the irresponsible politicians, they really are the worst actors in this situation.
Self-serving arseholes.
Yep.
I sent a link to Keith, but I don't know if he's on. I mean, it says one viewer, and technically that's me because I've got the stream up, although I've got it turned down.
Okay, here we go. Can you see my screen right now?
No, I've stopped screen share for now. I can put it back up if you want. Oh, he's on.
Yeah. Okay.
Oy vey.
Oy vey. Hey, how you doing, man?
He just couldn't resist.
Okay.
Greetings.
Can you hear me?
I can.
It's quiet. Yes, I can hear you.
Can you see? Can you see what I got here?
Just about.
Yeah. So this is the tweet he gave. Jez is really not having a good day. He's now claimed that only Labour can be trusted to unlock the talent of Black, Asian, and minority ethnic people. Apparently,
I think I saw that earlier.
Apparently, Black and Asian people aren't minority ethnic now. I don't know. So yeah, and these minority ethnic Tories responded cleverly, without being any more patronising. Sajid Javid, thanks Jeremy, Said Kamal MEP. As leader of the third largest group in the European Parliament, looking forward to UK Labour unlocking my potential. Only Jez can unlock the talent of minority ethnic people. What on earth is he thinking?
I mean, really, I must. I mean, if I was an ethnic minority, I would be. I mean, I don't want to sound like an offender. Sean is easily offended, but I actually would be offended by the way that the left weaponise ethnic minority.
Yeah,
they use them as a shield, and it's just terrible.
Yeah, I would be quite pissed off too.
Have you seen the exit poll branches?
Not yet, no.
Also,
Chowdah Ranger, fucking put some headphones in, you fucking cuck. You're echoing like crazy.
I have headphones in.
Well, something's echoing.
All right, hold on. Let me unplug them and plug them back in. Give me a second.
Yeah, hold on. It might not be you.
Well, it's not me.
Okay, does anyone hear an echo right now?
I know.
No.
All right, it's good. And my name is pronounced Chowdah.
Chowdah.
Yeah. Oh, wait, hold on.
I'll need to remember to call you that. I don't think I've doxed you. I called him by his real name by mistake. But there was only one person on, and that person said, turn it off. So I think that's when you appeared on camera briefly, Chowdah.
Yeah. Check out what happened here. Show you in a second. This the YouTube stream is slightly behind. Yeah. Apparently, Sky News is wavering on how the election's going to go. So yeah, this woman is she doesn't know who's going to win.
To be fair, we don't either, but we know what's more likely.
Yeah. I don't believe this exit poll. I think it's going to be
final
less close.
You can't really put too much.
Yeah.
On them.
I really think.
I don't know. Like there's a lot of support for. There was a lot of support for Labour, and given how Theresa May kind of keep her mouth shut over the past couple of weeks, there's a lot more support.
Yeah. I mean, I don't know.
She's a shit candidate. I mean, I voted for Conservatives, but she is a shit option, really. She's just
the problem is it's like this is a one issue vote. Let's be serious here, and that issue is Brexit, and she's basically the only one who is in a position to guarantee anything.
Yeah. Well, we were discussing it, and I basically said that this is like a sort of de facto second referendum.
Well, yeah, essentially, because most parties who are running want to overturn the vote, or at least make this a very soft Brexit, which, of course, for most of us is a bad thing.
Yeah. Well, it's good for the cuts because they feel like they're still
Yeah. What do you get?
Drink.
That's always an option.
Yeah.
I'm straight edge. I'm teetotal. Drinking is haram.
He's around.
Oh,
Mama's
about as
around.
haram as you can get without being a fucking pig. So, yeah. Also, I've been on meds for the past week, and I only just got off them yesterday. So, I'm fucking celebrating.
Right.
Alrighty then.
Oh, enjoy.
The Dems have made their position clear, allegedly.
All right, so I haven't actually had my tea yet, because I kind of just got back in from work. So I'm gonna have to take off for a couple of minutes to stick a pot on, and then, yeah. I won't stay on mic while I'm eating though, because that's that's just bad manners.
Well, yeah, eat it while you're eating, but don't leave.
No, I'll mute my microphone, and I'll set up my good
Pardon
one
me.
before I come back on.
Yeah, that's
Cool.
good.
Right, be right back.
Sure. So like I say here, it seems to me very unlikely that the SNP will have been down to 34 seats if Labour is picking the rest up. I mean, like I say, it's not just a two-party system in England. It seems it's a two-party system in Scotland as well this year. I mean, Labour has fallen away quite significantly in Scotland, and I know it seems like all the lefties have gone to the SNP because they're lefty, and I guess they want independence. All the yesers go to the SNP.
Like the Tories, because they see them as like the party that will stand up for the union.
Yeah,
It's like starts because of that.
Scottish Conservative Party is undoubtedly the Unionist Party. I mean, it's in the bloody name, the Scottish Conservative and Unionist Party. So yeah, all the people who are Unionist have gone to the Conservatives, and I guess those who lean right at all, and I guess all the left
today actually she said she tactically voted Labour, but she hates the SNP. So there might be some who maybe in where Labour's got the best chance. Like I said that I would never vote Labour. I could I see Scottish Labour as not being as bad as UK Labour.
Yeah, I think that is the case.
I think Scottish Labour are slightly closer to what you could call the actual Labour roots, if that makes sense. But
but
it's just total like feminism, Marxism, Islamism, and basically all the the oppressed people by the white patriarchy. That's the party they are now.
Yep, the minority party. But I don't know. I'm trying to say here. Yeah, it seems that all the left-leaning people have gone to the SNP in Scotland, and all the right-leaning people, all the left-leaning and independence people have gone to the SNP, and all the right-leaning and unionist people have gone to the Tories in Scotland. So I mean, yeah, I really don't see that as being the case that Labour would be picking up in Scotland, and like I say, in a two-horse race, if the Tories are the horse that comes out ahead, even by a nose, even if one horse comes ahead by a nose, they still win the race. And if that's like I say, if that's replicated all across the country, then the Tories will win big. Okay.
Sorry to cut you off. I want to discuss something that's come up on Twitter. Apparently, the Tories, with 20 minutes to go before the end of counting, the Tories are somewhat on course to actually take a win in Sunderland, which would be a shock.
Oh, that. So this is on Twitter, you say? I'm not on. Well, I mean, I am on Twitter, but yeah. Okay, Sunderland. Let me just check the. So I'll just look for the Sunderland constituency.
That's what I'm going to do, if you don't mind.
What?
You stop screen sharing for now, because I'm going to screen share for a time.
Alright.
I'm going to present myself. Present to everyone. Leave it. I better read Lindy's Oy base because I'm going to have the police at my door. I'm going to be holed up with Count Dankula in a prison cell.
Oh man, that guy.
Right, here we are. Now, on my Twitter feed, I do follow people that put up hentai. I'm not into that. I'm into it for their politics, but I'm just warning you if you're offended by that shit. Actually, I don't care if you're offended, but anyway,
Okay.
let me try and source that tweet which said that Sunderland might be going Tory. They were leading, apparently, according to hearsay, but I don't know if they'll hold on. First test of exit poll. I think it's been corrected. I do think it is going to go Labour after all. Oh well.
Yeah. Let's see what happens.
Well, they can still form a minority government, I suppose.
Yes. I don't know. Sunderland. We'll see what happens in Sunderland.
Yeah.
Okay, let's see. Sunderland constituency. Yeah, there's three constituencies apparently. Horton and Houghton and Sunderland South, Sunderland Central and Sunderland North. No, okay. Here's a story from the Daily Express. This is from yesterday, however. I'll if you stop screen sharing for a second and allow me.
You telling me what to do on my hangout? I'm gonna look at it and I'll put you on.
Yeah.
Present to everyone.
Okay.
There
Yeah.
you go.
So
You can share again.
yeah. So the Daily Express, according to the Daily Express, Sunderland faces challenge to the first constituency.
They're Newcastle and Sunderland are rival cities, both in football and outside of football, it seems.
Yeah.
To be fair, they should focus on getting it right rather than try to be first. Sunderland were first to declare on Brexit.
The Sunderland Roar, I remember it well.
No, wait, they weren't. Let me correct it. Gibraltar were technically, but yeah, Sunderland were the first in mainland Britain to declare.
I remember it was Gibraltar.
Yes, it was. I went there once,
Overwhelmingly EU.
Of course. I actually did holiday in Gibraltar.
Did you? Yeah. I've never been, but I've heard it's a dump. Is that true?
No, I went there. It's well, when I went there, it was less than entirely new looking, but it was a lovely place. I mean, it a bit of a spray down, a bit of a clean up. It's brilliant.
So it's a dump.
The weather. No. It's not that much of a dump. All right, you can screen share now if you want.
You'll make your screen share again, yeah?
It's your screen. You can do what you like with it.
Is it? Oh, sweet. Yeah. So, yeah, a few people are a bit worried about Sunderland going Tory. We'll have to wait and see until they declare.
They actually
declare. Who are?
It's stupid. I mean, who cares who
say,
declares?
do we have results in yet? Or is it still too early to take?
Newcastle and Sunderland are racing to declare first, though. I don't know why. Well, I do know why, because they're like rival cities. They're fairly close to each other.
Yeah. So who are all these people who think that the Tories will win? Are they just regular people in Sunderland?
Mm-hmm.
Does
that mean that Newcastle's voting for Labour?
I imagine.
I'd imagine, yeah.
Hold on a second.
That's weird.
It's a town in North England, so it probably will.
Well, they were some of the groups that overwhelmingly voted for the EU, so that's weird.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Now hold on. Which Sunderland constituency is it? Do you know?
Sunderland South, I believe. I'm not sure though.
Okay.
Bolton and Sunderland, that's the one. I've been there before. It's quite nice. A long time ago, that though.
Okay. Right. If you can allow me to screen share for a second. I want to show them the. Can you see it?
I've not going to got the screen up, but I can see it. Yeah, that's it.
All right. So as this is the last year election, Bridget Phillipson won for Labour with 21,000 seats, and the combined UKIP and Conservatives would be about 15,000. Oh wait, no, that's yeah, 15,000.
We're ahead though. Of the Tories. Sorry.
Okay, so yeah, it would. I mean, the Brexit thing might have tipped, tipped it this way a little bit more, but we'll see what happens.
A lot of disgruntled working class Labour voters voted for Brexit as well.
That is true. So yeah, I mean that's. Where is and what's the Newcastle constituency?
That I've not seen yet. I'm still waiting for that to. I'm just going to turn up the volume a little bit on my telly, but let me know if it's impeding on you. Right.
Testing. Can you all hear me?
Yeah, I can hear.
Quite loud, actually.
Good.
And just
Yeah, I've got my good microphone in now.
Yeah, there's a touch of pop filters.
Cool. So yeah, there's.
Speak like that so I can hear you. It's much better.
So there's.
I didn't catch that.
Oh, never mind. It's fine. Don't worry. It's absolutely fine.
Yeah. Oh, holy shit! My levels are at 60. Hold on.
Yeah, you were quite loud.
Okay, there are 3 constituencies in Newcastle.
I don't know if it's Newcastle upon Tyne North, just to be sure.
Okay.
But I'm going to control Twitter for now and see what's being said.
Okay, is this better or is this too quiet now?
No, that's
hear you fine.
actually bang on.
Yes. Excellent.
Okay, Newcastle upon Tyne North, 2015. Catherine McKinnon won 20,000 with 20,000. Conservatives and UKIP combined 17,000. So this could be vulnerable. Newcastle upon Tyne North could be vulnerable. We'll see what happens.
What I will say is that the UKIP vote that they had in the last election in Sunderland and voting, that's pretty much gone now. So that'll be where the Tories are getting their momentum mostly from.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. It looks like Newcastle upon Tyne North would be most likely to switch to Tories if they did.
You think?
Yeah.
I don't know. I just could not picture Newcastle as a conservative city. I mean, I don't want to try to sound like a snob or anything, but they are quite kind of. It's a very working class city.
Yep. Yeah. I'm trying to. Okay, I'm off. Wait. So there's a split screen right now. Oh wait. Newcastle's declaring, it seems. Or are they?
Here we are. Right. Nice and quiet. Let's hear the first result.
Yeah.
Newcastle are declaring first.
Alright, you share.
Oh, we got a result.
Yeah. I'm listening on my TV, so I can't share it.
I don't have a stream up because
Newcastle on Tyne Central.
Nick Scott, Liberal Democrat, 1,812. Conservative Party candidate, 9,134. David Lewis, UK Independence Party, UKIP, 1,482.
Is re-elected. Okay. Well, that's no big surprise. Giamora she had a pretty safe seat there.
Whoever's screen sharing, could they put the Sky News thing on and just lock their screen to it? Never mind.
Okay,
It'd be very laggy though if we do it like that.
Yeah, I suppose. Oh, that's all the noise is coming from your telly.
Already. Yeah, she's weaponizing the murder of Joe Cox already. Fucking hell.
Man.
Wait, are they still going on about that?
I mean,
That's the first thing.
I know that's an
acceptance thing. I mean, it was a horrible thing. Don't get me wrong, but she's practically weaponizing it.
The Labour Party, they did that, and the Remainers, they did that as well.
Oh, of course they did, yeah.
I mean,
yeah, I remember.
That was just some despicable stuff, man. Seriously.
Yeah, low.
Yeah. But what are you gonna do? I mean,
they've gained 5,000 votes, the Labour. So that's
well,
actually no. I mean, Newcastle, you'd expect them to take Labour, but like I said, it's not exactly what you'd call a well-to-do town.
Well, no, hold on. We'll get the results, the change in share in a minute. I've got Sky News on my TV and the stream here on the laptop. But Joe Cox, I mean, these people, I mean, they just, to them, she is a martyr. That's the thing, she was a martyr to progressivism, to the Labour Party, to remaining in the European Union. And they just think, they just think they can use it. Yes, of course. This is exactly the point about the progressives. It's always okay. All right, so as you can see here, so Labour gained 10%. That I imagine largely came from Green's 3.3. So they got about 5% swing from the other two parties, and I guess 5% from non-voters. I mean, this is just me spitballing here. The Conservatives did gain 5.7%. You get down. Well, actually, what may be the case here is gained half a vote from Labour, from UKIP, and Labour the other half, which surprises me. But I guess maybe some of the old UKIP voters, who voted Labour, they did so. Maybe the old Labour voters who voted UKIP and voted for Brexit did. Yeah. They just lent their votes to UKIP and Brexit and then went home to the Labour Party because they think they're for the working class and stuff. They don't know that. The Labour Party is not about the working class anymore. It's about the minority class.
Well, yeah, it's been that way for quite a long time now.
But yeah, what are we gonna do, eh?
Few people on my Twitter feed are getting worried over that one declaration, but it's way too soon in the night.
Okay, so one safe Labour seat returns a Labour MP. Yeah, okay, stop the presses.
It's the end of the world. Guys, get ready to go to the gulags if you displease the state.
Calling it now. Labour wins. I'm going to join the police and hopefully get in a good position in the party before shit goes down.
Yeah, good idea. Can you put in a kind word for me? Will you tell them that I'm a devout Marxist and I've been waiting for this my whole life?
Sunderland's declaring now.
Oh.
Right, well, I'm going to turn it up again.
Right, I'm going to find my own stream. This is irritating.
If this goes Tory, that will be something to write home about.
I can't hear the candidate. There's a technical fault.
Oh, she's roboting real bad.
Is that what it's called?
Christ, he looks like he's still at school.
Yeah.
That was a candidate.
Yeah, he does. So who's on screen right now? Is it me?
So it does. Oh my god.
Yeah, I thought this at 4,000 for the Tory that was breaking up that bad. Labour have won Sunderland.
Yep. Yeah, they held Newcastle Central as well.
My stream died. Oh well.
Deliver. Oh, what are you gonna do?
Guys, the gulags are coming. Help! Help!
I wouldn't worry about the gulag.
Help.
Look, the exit poll, if it is accurate, shows the Tories have a minority government. Okay? And there's not going to be no gulags in a minority Tory government.
Be prepared, guys.
So, on a scale of 1 to survivalist, how envious of you are of the Americans right now?
I guess survivalist.
Give me a 6. I'm not worried too much right now.
Do you mind if I just take you off screen?
I'm not worried, but I'm still.
I know. No, I keep that. Vid branches, don't worry, they're not dog shit. I'm sorry. They're gonna take over. They basically won.
Yeah, they've got 2 seats in North England. Shit's fucked. Get out.
Yeah.
Am I presenting myself?
You are.
Sure.
That's rude. You're going to get us banned.
Can
you hear my YouTube videos if I play it?
Yeah, go on. Let's see what happens.
Well, we know what the joke is already, so.
Be prepared. Corbyn's going to win, folks.
I can't hear it.
I can't hear it.
Can you not? But I can.
All right.
Guys.
We can hear it in our hearts.
Yeah.
Guys, I'm going to perform a eulogy to Western civilization. How it died, just like the Roman Empire. Years of progress, art, culture, and building. And all it took was Marxism to fuck it all up. We're dead.
Right, I'm going to go check on my food, Burb.
All right.
Hold on. Let me see if my thing plays.
Sunderland Central, that was.
Mm-hmm. Let me see if it plays through my my screen. Can you hear it?
I can hear you, yeah. Ouch!
Did you hear that? That was loud, was it?
Yeah, that was pretty good.
Okay, cool.
Hang on a second. I'm going to stop screen sharing myself.
Yeah.
I think you're far more informative than I am, so.
Yeah.
I've got to admit, as much as I hate communism, the Soviet anthem is probably the most beautiful anthem in the world. And I'm not saying that in jest.
It's pretty sweet, isn't it?
Yeah.
It's very, very rousing. I'll put it back on. You know, the modern Russian anthem it's the same tune, you know.
Yeah, I know.
The lyrics are different.
But it sounds better on the USSR. The lyrics sound better.
I disagree. Let's get the new Russian anthem.
You like the lyrics of the new Russian anthem better?
Well, I think this particular what do you call it? It sounds really good. This particular version adds. 3, 2, 1. Okay, thank you. Yes, skip, please. Yeah, I think that that version is particularly good.
Could you hear that when I was playing it?
Well, I was playing as well.
All right. Yeah, I put it back on just for a second and then I turned it off. Yeah, apologies to our one viewer. I don't know if it's Keith or someone else with that little gap there, but yeah, we're still on.
Cool, cool.
Wonder who's going to declare next. Is there any? Do you have any clue who might be next?
I'm afraid I don't. But tell you what, this this election will not be decided in the safe seats. It'll be decided in the
swing seat, without a shadow of a doubt.
The marginals, yeah.
Mm-hmm. I'm screen sharing apparently.
How about that?
Hang on a second. Like a total jumble with us two whistling at the same time.
Yeah, it's a great anthem. I do like it a lot.
Communism intensifies.
Indeed. Yeah, I'm gonna leave for a second. I want to get something to eat.
All right, I'll entertain the one viewer.
If you could find a way to help me get the stream on my phone, I can continue talking.
On your phone? I'm not very good at working it out with phones. Maybe wait for Keith to come back and have a chat.
All right.
Because he's more tech savvy than I am.
Okay. So how long did he say he'd be?
Maybe 15 minutes, give or take.
Okay, I couldn't wait that long. And just looking at the Sky News graphics here, just seeing what I can eke from them.
I'm going to put Sargon if I catch stream on, but you won't hear it.
According to this result so far, the Tories are up 9%, Labour up 7%, UKIP down 13%. Turnout is up 6.6% apparently.
The Tories should have got Jeb Bush to stand on every seat in the country.
Oh dear.
Fuck it up.
Paul Mason's on Sky News right now. That guy. Yeah. Alistair Campbell is being premature.
Liz Byrne's in Northern Ireland, eh?
Who? Liz Burns?
Lisburn, not Lisbon. Lisburn.
Lisbon.
Yeah. Burn, like fire burn.
Is this a place or a person?
A place in Northern Ireland. It's a town, I think.
Alright, how are you spelling that?
Lisburn.
Alright, I will look that up. Lisbon. Yes, it is a city in Northern Ireland. It is a city in Northern Ireland.
Yeah. No, someone was getting interviewed there. I don't know if they're declaring, but if they had done.
Excuse me. Just farted. Well, hopefully it'll be a DUP or UUP. That's the only way this can work out well for us. All right. $30,450 voters were interviewed for the exit poll by GFK Ipsos Mori for the major broadcasters. Okay. Switching between the what do you call them? Switching between the broadcasters now.
Sorry, I'm kind of trying to decide what to do. I'm trying to figure out how to adjust the volume. That's HD, damn it. Still pretty new with Google Hangouts.
I just I just signed up today. So I'm not as new as you. You're not as new as me, rather. Yeah, I don't know. Do you have any other thoughts for right now?
Not really. I'm just still. Tory HQ prepared the secret weapon as Boris Johnson on his what was it, his bungee thing?
Use zip wire.
Come here, Boris.
Yeah.
But I was wanting when Theresa was running for the Prime Minister spot after Brexit, not the election, but rather the leadership position, should I say. I was wanting Andrea Leadsom to win. I kind of wish she did.
Yeah. Andrea, I mean, of course, she was the only Leave candidate remaining. But yeah, it's a shame. What are you going to do? I mean, Theresa May, I like her. She's my president. So, it's
not my president.
No, but
hashtag not my president.
Yeah. No, but to me, she seems like a strong leader. It seems like a serious leader, and she has done for years. For years I felt after David Cameron left, it would probably be her. I mean, some people like Boris, but I just thought Boris is not serious enough to be prime minister. There's no doubt he's serious.
Yeah, Boris is a bit too silly.
Yeah.
I mean, don't get me wrong. I kind of like Boris, but at the same time, it's like, yeah.
Everybody likes Boris, man.
Entertaining, but he is a bit of a buffoon.
Yeah. Now he's foreign secretary.
As we speak, the counting is underway in 648 seats as we speak.
All right. Well, we'll see what happens.
So those two cities are just in a hurry to declare.
Yep. We just want to be first. Yeah, that's the thing.
What are you having any concerns? Oh, branches, sorry. No one's watching us and private after if you want.
Yeah, no, it's fine. I don't really have concerns at the moment. Actually, that's a lie. Yes, I do. If Labour do lose, I'm concerned about whether or not we're going to see any riots or general civil unrest. Like after Donald Trump got inaugurated, there's riots everywhere. I'm concerned that we're going to see something similar happen from the extreme leftists here, and they are a lot smaller over here, but they are here. So
don't worry, Teresa will be in charge. She'll send the squads in.
Yeah. I think now that we've got armed police walking around, like with assault rifles and shit, I think they're going to be thinking twice, especially because Brits are historically nervous around guns.
Yep. That they are.
Right, can you guys see my screen, yeah?
Yeah, I can see it.
Yeah, that's the Sun's exit poll. But again, we take this with a pinch of salt. It's not great reading, to be honest, although it is nice to see the SNP lose more than I expected.
Yep.
I'd rather Labour didn't gain so much.
Yeah.
Keith. The
French,
Scotsman have put their May's future on the line as election gamble backfires.
Hold on. Could you put your screen on? I don't see the headlines.
If something devious appears on this screen, sorry, not my fault. The people I follow.
Do you want something devious?
No, thank you.
Branches. I was wanting to get something to eat, but I didn't want to leave the stream so much. Do you know how I can get Hangouts on my phone to get on this chat?
I do not. Just do what I did. I've got my tea sitting right here. I'll just move away from the mic to eat so none of you can hear it, or I'll mute it.
Yeah. You know what though? My laptop's a bit broken. It can only remain on while it's plugged in. With the chargers plugged in. Yeah, I know.
Just disappear for a few minutes. It won't be a problem. I'll sit here and pick up the slack.
Okay. You know what I can do? I can move my laptop into the living room downstairs, and I can be within relatively convenient distance of the fridge then. So I'll do that. But for now, I will have to leave.
That's daily record for milking this. The sister paper of the Scottish equivalent of the Daily Mirror.
Yeah. All right. Well, signing off. Chowdah out.
Right. See you later.
Right, I'll see you. Can you see this on my screen, Keith?
You're not sharing at the moment.
You're not sharing? No, I thought I was sharing. Sorry, I keep calling you by your name. I keep forgetting. Protocol.
Yeah, stop it, you fucking cunt. You're going to send the police on us. We're going to be sent to the gulags.
I know.
Never getting out. Ain't never getting out.
Why? See this picture I've put here? Why did nobody Photoshop Clinton into that? I'll retweet that. Something went wrong. What went wrong? I don't know.
Your mum. No, I mean, I could Photoshop Clinton to that, but honestly, it kind of can't be fucked.
It's not the right time. It would have been perfect to do it in the run-up to the US election. It would have been perfect for the meme warfare.
Yeah. Haven't seen as much this time around for the meme warfare. Maybe it's just a bit less vocal because it's not American and therefore not leading the free world, so it's less important.
I don't know. I mean, Sargon managed to get a good meme warfare for the French election, even though we lost this time.
Yeah.
But this one, I don't know. Well, obviously, I think because who Donald Trump is and because of what he was running his campaign on, he was like sort of, that was just good for the meme guys to just go wild, black and blue. So everyone's basically projecting a Hun Parliament right now.
That's not going to be good.
It's not, no.
That would be genuinely bad. This is the most successful thing that we can hope for right now. Is for one leader who's going to be tough on negotiations and who's not going to cuck the EU. If you've got two people who both want their voice heard and one is very anti and one is very, actually, no, May was anti as well, but she seems to be doing her duty, which I can only hope that she is. There's quite a few people that have said that the Tories are trying to lose the election, which is a bit conspiratorial, but yeah.
I wouldn't realize just because May was a Remainer, remember that.
Yeah, that's what I was leaning towards.
And she wasn't exactly very good at explaining why she was taking Brexit forward. She was like sort of muffling her lines. Because she did say like Brexit was a stupid idea in the run up to the EU referendum. Are you worried for Brexit now?
A little bit. Maybe CGP Greer is right. So one of the things he predicted was that like nothing would really be done about it, and it just sort of be delayed and delayed and delayed
until it's forgotten.
Although to be fair, he predicted a lot of things, so we'll see.
Oh goy. I saw a comment from someone on YouTube. It was a white nationalist who said that he wants Corbyn to win because it would make British people push for an ethno state.
Highly doubt it.
They'd think that it would red pill us or something. I think that's what he's trying to get at. The pounds went down on the dollar and the euro after the exit polls came out. And if it gets worse,
are we shocked?
It's going to be catastrophic.
Well, that always happens during elections. Like this is a thing people tend to forget about the economy, especially when it comes to stuff like this. Is that it's all based on opinion. If people are insecure about the value of something, then the value of it will go down.
Mm-hmm.
It's so fluid. It's not, honestly, it's hardly worth commenting on, to be quite frank. Like, remember Brexit? The pound dropped to nothing during and then soared the very next day.
Yeah.
Of course, it settled after a while, but, during the actual time, you're making a fuss over nothing. It's only a problem if it stays like that for a decent amount of time.
Knackered. I don't know if I'm going to stay up for the whole night. I was planning to do that originally, but as late as possible.
Yeah, I'm not sure how far I'm going to stay. Stayed up for all the Brexit, but I don't know.
To be fair, this isn't.
I've got a good pattern going, so I don't really want to ruin it. I might wait until they call it, and then I'll go to bed.
I don't know if the stream will still be on at that time, but we'll see. We'll see how far I go. I never had any invites from anyone else. Oh, Jesus Christ.
So you got any concerns or anything you want to raise?
Not really. It's just there's no set topic. Obviously, we're talking about the elections as that's happening. But yeah, here Nick Clegg's apparently said that he's seen a Labour surge in his own seat. That's possibly he doesn't. I bet he'd be happy with that. He'd happily lose out if it helps Labour get in power. Because a lot of people who maybe would have voted Lib Dems or Greens or what have you would definitely have switched to Labour.
Oh yeah, I know a couple of Green voters who switched to Labour.
Mm-hmm.
And do you know why they switched to Labour?
To stop Brexit, or to stop the Tories, rather?
Because they really like Corbyn. And I don't understand why. Like, I asked them, and I couldn't get a straight answer of either of them.
What else put it down to is, I do think he's a better orator than Theresa May.
Really?
He is good at getting his message across. It's just a shit message he's getting across.
I don't know, he still refuses to answer questions. That's just one thing I will say. One thing I will give him, he really does try not to lie.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, you can see him like, and what he was saying about like the way we try to dodge the question on, like, say if somebody wanted to nuke us, and if he would respond.
Yeah.
I could just see it being like, we'd just be left for dead if he was in that situation. I don't know, maybe, who knows, maybe he'd act if he was in power. But who knows?
That enough is a reason for me not to vote for him. Like,
yeah.
Leaders need to understand a little bit, at the very least, about the military and warfare, in my opinion. And if you don't understand how a nuclear deterrent works, then why the hell should you be in charge of nuclear weapons?
Yeah.
Because right now, that's what they're for.
Mm-hmm. Just wondering if I should invite someone on Twitter on. It's up to you, so if you don't want them, then it's fine.
Who is it?
Scottish individual. He's Glaswegian. The only thing is he does talk like a lot for a long time. He blathers a lot. But if not, that's fine. We'll leave it. I
don't mind bringing him in.
What was that?
I don't mind.
You want him on?
Yeah, it's fine.
All right.
If you want some.
I'll send him a message.
You're still screen sharing, dude.
Eh?
You're still screen sharing.
All right, enough. It's nothing major anyway. I'm sure I've seen many YouTubers do that before. I'll come off the screen share for now. He might, if he's working tomorrow, he might then decline, but we'll see.
Right, what's a good stream I can watch that's not Sky? I know Sargon's doing it.
Yeah, he's got a massive stream. I've got it on, but I'm just not like paying much attention.
Yeah, no, if I'm going to watch that, I'd want to listen to him, so yeah. No, it's
yeah,
Alex Jones' stream.
Alex Jones?
Yeah.
What is he?
I don't know, I'm looking now.
Oh, on Sargon's stream, or just streaming himself?
Oh, just like them, or, you know, InfoWars or whatever.
InfoWars. Don't know. Are InfoWars 24/7?
No, they're not streaming.
Just
to clarify for everyone just to clarify for anyone who might be listening later, I'm not a huge fan of Alex Jones, but he is funny.
Oh yeah, it's entertaining watching him.
Oh yeah.
I've not listened to enough to him to actually get a full conclusion on, because whenever I see him, it's more like on, like, say, maybe Sargon's put him on a video or someone else, you know, when they're comparing certain opinions.
He's absolutely nuts. He's absolutely nuts.
Oh, you can't do it.
That's a shame.
That's all right. I'll get him on another time for another stream.
Yeah. Well, I imagine Chowdah Ranger won't be too long, so yeah. I would normally be more talkative than this, but I'm not finished yet.
Yeah, no, that's fine. It was fairly quiet to start with. The stream we've been on for God, how long have we been on? Let me find get my channel up. I started streaming over 2 hours ago, so we've been at it for quite a while. Have you got Sargon's live stream up just now?
No, I was looking for some kind of stream. I was checking to see if the BBC had one.
Yes, Sargon's got the BBC up, although it's laggy. Well, you'll find it yourself, I suppose. People are, the super chat thing. Why would people want to pay money to ask a question?
I don't know enough about it. I don't know, maybe there's a guarantee that their question will be seen by someone who they want to know the opinion of.
That seems right, but still. Oh, shekel. Someone spent a $5, $10, 10 Canadian dollars. There's like 4. I think there's a queue, actually. Is there more? No, there's no more. What we can definitely say about those people is they're definitely not of the Hebrew persuasion. I'm just going to nip to the toilet quickly. I'll be back in a moment.
All right. So, looks like it's just you and me, chat. I'm going to be honest, I can't see because before Galahad has not actually given me a link to his channel yet, and I've not subscribed to him because, I'm his friend and that would be cheating. He needs to earn his subscribers. I'm going to assume there's maybe a few people watching who are just wondering about the processions of things. And of course, so far we've got nothing important to talk about because we've only had 2 seats so far. Yeah, could go either way. But judging by the way things have been going over the past few weeks, I think a minor majority towards the Conservatives is the most likely outcome. Would have actually been put off by Theresa May's odd comments over the past little while, but I think it'll be a few that I think it'll be enough of a change to see the result of. Oh, hello.
I'm back. Is Tushar off for good tonight?
I don't think so. He said he was coming back. Also, link me to your channel so I can actually watch the chat.
There's no one actually on just now. There was one guy on earlier, he said turn it off when Tushar accidentally put himself on screen.
You should invite she and the rest of them to come on. Maybe not on the stream.
The rest of them?
Maybe on the stream. No, I mean she. Just she. And either on the stream or just to watch. Yeah.
Alright. Is she online just now?
Yeah, she's in her Keck chat. Pardon me. Oh, I can hear myself. That's not good.
Can you see the comments on the page?
Yes, I saw some of the chat.
Yeah, I think that was the only person that's been part of the chat.
Fair enough.
Ouch! Is it true that? Do you think a lot of UKIP voters would have went to Labour this time? Why would they want to do that? Because someone's saying They're saying that they might have like went over there.
It's the UK Independence Party. Are they really going to vote for someone who doesn't want independence for their own country?
I don't know. It's maybe because there are some like UKIPers that hate the Tories, but in a way, like voting for UKIP could have done that. Are you still talking just now?
I wasn't there, no.
All right, it sounded like I heard your voice.
And I was chewing.
Sorry, it was having to stream up myself on this thing. Yeah, I'll turn that right off. Yeah, Shannon's not coming on.
I didn't expect her to, but hey.
That's another thing that have like 1/5 doxed or something.
I think I'm way behind on this BBC stream.
Are you on Sargon's stream?
No, I'm on the actual like iPlayer.
All right, iPlayer, you peasant.
Peasant. I'll have you know, I upgraded my fucking machine the other day.
You're getting on your high horse now. I should have said that.
Goddamn right I am. Motherfucker. Okay, I have a story for you.
Wait, yeah, I just need to shut my door.
Yeah.
Don't want to wake the kid up next door. I'm a considerate neighbour, unlike some. Anyway, on you go.
What do you mean, unlike some? Are you implying something?
Yeah, my neighbours on the other side.
Okay, so... All right, fair enough.
You're total cunts. Nah.
Yeah, it's not a politics thing, just a computer thing. So I started playing Nier Automata, and it's really good, but it's kicking the shit out of my computer. because my graphics card isn't actually good enough to be able to run it properly.
Oh.
So I thought, you know, I've got some spare money. I can afford to upgrade my card. So I did it. I bought a new card.
Right.
And also my current heatsink, or my old heatsink even, for my CPU is terrible. It overheats like crazy.
Mm-hmm.
I thought while I'm there, I'll buy a new heatsink.
Yeah, that's a good idea.
All arrived. Yeah, and it all arrived yesterday. And I just thought, okay, first things first, I'll change the heatsink. So I unclipped the old one and start to pull it out, and it wouldn't
I just
come.
cut you off for a second. There's a result coming in. But we'll resume this in a second. 25,000. It looks like she's got that.
Yeah, my stream's behind.
Sunderland Central. We'll see how this goes.
Are you on Sky?
BBC.
What's the time being shown on your stream?
Like how long it's been going?
No, like the actual time in the corner.
11:45.
Like 23. Mine's 23. Right, well, mine's 23:44.
23:46 is just turned on mine. Yeah, Labour have got their third MP of the night. It's coming. The gulags are coming.
I'm back.
Hey.
Chowdah in the house.
So,
Welcome back, Chowdah.
Sit you. Right. So Sunderland Central.
Bad tidings for you, Chowdah. Sunderland Central has gone to Labour.
Yep. But,
Yeah, maybe
the Tories...
maybe I should have made that bug out bag before I tried to upgrade my computer. That would have been that might have been useful.
Yeah. No, the Conservatives got a 10-point swing in this seat, so that's pretty good.
It's a good thing you got your graphics card now, Brad, because if you waited, imagine the tax on stuff like that under Corbyn.
Oh no, don't! I don't want to think about it. Like the VAT's. Hold on, I want to double check. I'm pretty sure it's 20%, but I want to make sure.
AAA game will cost £69.99.
Okay, can you guys see me chewing?
No, but it's okay. Chew away.
Cheers.
Just a little bit, but we can deal with it.
Okay.
I hope I sound better on this than I did in my last stream. I sounded pretty poor, to be honest.
Yeah, you've
I've got a pop filter.
Good. Like a proper one, or are you just like using a sheet?
It only cost me like a £5 off Amazon. It's not great, but it's to be doing the job.
Yeah, that's
basically
the one I've got.
This side doesn't have a pop filter. I repeat, this side doesn't have a pop filter.
This
Holy
side does
shit.
have a pop filter.
Yeah, it's
This
way
side
better with
does
it.
have a pop filter. Yeah, that's good to know. Very good to know. Was that quite bad?
Oh yeah,
Your drums.
no, I wouldn't say that, but bordering on unpleasant.
Actually, according to this guy on Twitter, Sunderland Central actually they got a better vote for the Tories than the exit poll predicted. He's asking if Sunderland has a major university. A bit bourgeois, but yeah, that was quite funny.
Tell you what we're trying to say here. As
The
I said
Conservative
earlier,
vote is actually, on the upside, the Conservative vote is actually gone up in each of the seats that Labour have taken. Oh, guys, we've also been conquered by feminism because at this time, the House of Commons is currently 100% female.
Holy shit, you're right.
We've been conquered.
Oh my fuck.
Oh, say goodbye to your rights and your foreskin.
My foreskin. Oh dear.
Oh yeah. Well, maybe that's more of an American feminist MRA thing.
Yeah. Maybe.
Hope Jess Phillips gets unseated. Cannot stand her.
Oh, she better not win. Oh.
She's in Birmingham, so you never know. It would
Yes,
be funny
Phillips.
though. I would actually.
Yeah.
She's blocked me on Twitter, so I can't exactly, gloat if she gets beaten.
No, I'm pretty sure she's in a safe seat. Yeah, that bloody woman. As I said earlier, this election will not be won in the safe seats, it will be won in the marginals. And if even in these Labour safe seats, the Tory vote is increasing, I'd say that bodes well for the marginals.
Yeah, it does. You have to remember, the north of England isn't exactly the urban places in the north of England are places you'd expect the Tories to take. They're going to clean up the rurals, like the Lake District and Morecambe and most places north of Manchester. The Tories are going to do well there, but in the actual cities themselves, not quite.
Do let me know if
Yeah.
the chewing gets distracting, guys.
Yeah. Well, to be fair, that's what we would expect.
Distracting chewing?
No, I mean,
Someone just tweeted, "Hope that the results
the
here in
Liberal
Salford are
stigmas.
expected around 2 a.m. This could change, of course." Oh, I thought it said this could change the course of the thing. We'll see what happens.
Yeah. So, Branches, if the exit poll is accurate, how do you think the aftermath will play out?
Which exit poll?
The main exit poll. I mean, I wasn't aware there was more than one.
And I haven't checked it yet. Because I've only just got in from from work before sitting down to the stream. So, and then I spent half of that making my tea.
Right. Well, if you're on your computer, right?
Of course.
Yeah. So go on YouTube, get up the Sky News live stream. And they'll tell you the exit poll there probably, or what the projections look like right now.
I've got to say, if anyone voted UKIP in a seat that the Tories could win, then they've wasted their vote. From a Brexit perspective, anyway. Sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt you guys.
No, that's a fair point. This is why Paul Nuttall, stood down UKIP candidates in like half the seats they stood in last time.
Mm-hmm.
Yep. It looks like
you'll probably know that. But did you know that what's your moniker on this again? Keep forgetting.
Chowdah.
Branches in Chowdah. I'll try and remember that. Chowdah. You did know that.
Write it down and stick it on your monitor. But I'm not kidding. It works.
You said my name. I've been doxed.
I never said your name.
I don't think you did.
The Galahad.
I did not.
Galahad. Pretty base name. But yeah, what was I saying? Yeah, the UK Communist Party didn't field any candidates because they wanted everyone to vote for Corbyn.
Yeah, the Communist Party of Britain. Because there are a few communist parties, It's like the Judean People's Front out there.
Yeah. Oh, did I tell you guys I got blocked by the Socialist Party?
I think you mean the People's Front of Judea.
Zing. No, but yeah, there are a few different communist or hard left tiny parties that hate each other. The Communist Party of Britain, that's the CPB, has endorsed Corbyn.
Socialist Party of Great Britain for world socialism.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
They blocked me because I sent them this funny. I'll telegram you in the Keck chat the tweet, but got me blocked. Nothing major, but it was still pretty satisfying. Because I basically put them in a position they couldn't refute me. Here's the tweet. I'll get up and copy link to tweet. Yeah, you'll need to click on it and open it though, because there's 4 images in this tweet.
Okay.
Nicola Sturgeon's going to be on live at 3 o'clock in the morning. We better just go to bed.
Go to bed, Nicola.
Yeah, she's got no chance. Okay, this is one thing that bothers me, and I've said this before. It's like, why do the SNP run in generals? Seriously. It's like, no,
I don't know.
Yeah, but it's like even if they got all of Scotland, they're never going to win. They're going to have a decent amount of seats in Parliament, but they're not representing anyone else's interests. Why would anyone else vote for them? And even then, half of Scotland disagrees with them.
The point of the SNP is standing in the generals.
Currently, I think it's because the SNP want to make a statement to Westminster. They're obviously they know full well they're not going to run the UK, but to them they're thinking, yes, look at, we've got all these MPs. This is a mandate for another indie ref. Historically, I think it was. I don't know the reasons myself, but I would guess they were probably wanting to build Scottish nationalism from the ground up, and they were hoping to maybe get a few here or there.
No,
and they've obviously grown, in recent years.
Well, that's always been. Okay, maybe not always, but for the last, certainly in my whole lifetime, there's always been an underlying. It would be nice if we were independent feel.
Yeah. That's at least they're declaring. Get ready for the fourth one.
That's just looked at your Twitter thing. That's funny.
Yeah, they've won it. They've not announced the others. We've got about 28,000. I think that's pretty cut and dry.
Mm-hmm. All right. So yeah.
I might have to delete this chat afterwards after badmouthing Labour earlier on.
Yeah. What do you think they're going to come after you?
On the plus side, no Green candidates got over 1,000 yet so far.
Well, are you worried? Are you worried about retroactive punishment? Are we talking about Corbyn's basilisk here?
I'm afraid that reference is lost on me.
Ah, that's a shame. It's hilarious. Have a look when you get spare time. Read up on Rocco's Basilisk.
Okay.
Rocco's Basilisk.
It's a
Yeah.
I forget the term, but it's like a logic trick that you play on yourself. It's essentially the premise is if an AI comes to power in the future, it will retroactively punish those who did not help it to achieve power.
Okay. Well, no, that's interesting.
Yeah.
Self-explanatory.
Okay.
Oh no, that's just the basic premise. The actual theory itself is nuts.
Okay.
Like you have to jump through a bunch of have to do mental gymnastics to convince
Guys, start
yourself
going up
that
a
this is a
town to clear in.
Sorry?
oh
Say it again.
Swindon.
Mm.
really? I'm only up to
Swindon North.
Newcastle here.
Yeah, this guy news on YouTube is behind by a 30 seconds, I think.
It's delaying for me. It's like
The Tories have taken Swindon North.
Now they've held Swindon North.
Oh, held. My apologies. See, that's just how daft I am. I'm going to say whoever such and such is taking this or that. But yeah, that is. See, to be honest, I don't know. If you were to point out a lot of English ones down south, apart from maybe London, I wouldn't be able to know off the top of my head which one's which.
Yeah. Well, you know, I mean, it's on my TV in front of me.
yeah. The Sky stream's dead for me, so I'm going by BBC. In which case we're still back in Newcastle. And Labour's winning.
Better, bigger and better anyway.
Yeah.
So
Yeah, like it's not made that joke before.
So yeah, that's it. The first Tory score of the night.
Mm-hmm. They did a bit better, so that's good. I was saying earlier. What was I saying? Fudge. Oh yeah. I think I was talking about. Paul Nuttall, he stood down in UKIP in like half of the seats they stood in at the last election. Presumably, there's some sort of informal, Brexit pact. Well, not presumably, that's what they said. It was, an informal Brexit pact. They were, supporting the best Brexit candidates in mostly Tory-held seats.
Yeah, I think that makes sense because in my constituency at least there wasn't a UKIP candidate.
None of mine.
Yeah, so to be fair, we're in Scotland, so that makes a bit more sense.
Yeah, but no, in loads of seats in England, UKIP aren't standing. What I did is I wrote in UKIP in my constituency. Not very well, but I still did it. I just, I had to vote with my conscience.
Would that be accepted? Did you check?
Almost certainly not.
So
But,
you could have voted for the Tories and you threw your vote away.
Well,
You fucking
I
cunt.
don't like.
Basically, yeah.
Oh, no, good sir. I should have to ask you to step outside. No, I mean, look, a wasted vote, I grant you, it's not going to count. I mean, it's going to count.
No, apparently,
I'm not being entirely serious.
Yeah, I know.
Some UK voters have voted Labour, apparently.
Yes, it would seem to be the case.
Why would they do that?
Well,
Why? Surely, if they're UKIP supporters, they want Brexit. Why would they vote Labour?
Well, maybe they think Brexit's inevitable, and
maybe they bought into the whole herder. We must stay in the single market herder. If that was the case, why the hell would they support UKIP in the first place?
Yeah, it's daft though, because it's going to be at best it's going to be a cuck Brexit.
Man, I would seriously hate that. It's gotta be a full English Brexit. Yeah.
British, my dude.
I know. But I don't know. Shortly after the Scottish referendum, I came to the conclusion that I was okay with the idea that Scotland and England have irreconcilable differences. And I think Scottish independence is a matter of if, is a matter of when, not if. And at this point in my life.
I don't know. It could happen in the long-term future, but I don't think it's going to happen soon.
Well, in my lifetime, I think it will happen.
I just hope that if I'm alive to see that day come, I hope Scotland gets red pilled.
They'd better, otherwise they'll collapse.
Well, if you get stuck in the EU, that'll happen eventually.
I don't think the EU is going to last, personally. I think
No, it's not. I don't think anyone even people in the EU don't think it's going to last.
What, the EU?
Yeah, it's going to collapse at some point in the next decade. Countries will pull out piece by piece, and domino effect. Yeah, but as I was saying, I just couldn't bring myself to vote for the Conservative Party. I mean, I like Theresa May. I hope they get a majority. I hope she, leads us through, a clean Brexit. But I couldn't vote for that party. I couldn't say, yes, this is the party that has the principles and, the policies that I support and endorse. It's just, I mean, tactically, I think they did the right thing in order to win, tacking more to the center. But it's a bit odd, Well, what happened?
Wines over. I don't know if any of you know Wines Over Scotland on Twitter. He's one of the most notorious Scottish nationalists. He's tweeted, "If you vote Mary Black out Scotland, you can get to absolute fuck."
Dear.
Oh, Jesus. It's getting hot in here now all of a sudden.
Man, don't even bother, she's lesbian.
I've opened the window.
Yeah, there you go. What I was trying to say. Yeah. Electorally,
Another seat.
Electorally, it was probably a wise decision for the Tories to tack to the centre, but it's a bit odd, they're tacking to the right on Brexit, going for the hard Brexit, and possibly a work permit scheme for immigration in the forward, but they're tacking economically more to the centre with interventionism and workers' rights and stuff. So I don't know. It was just I just didn't endorse all that stuff they were going for. So I wrote in UK.
Fair enough. Hopefully it counts. Don't think it will, though. I don't know. I really don't see it as much of a choice, really, to be perfectly honest, which isn't, it's not an ideal situation, but it's going to get the result I want for the most part. Just hopefully Brexit will take up the majority of the next 5 years of time before the Tories really get their claws in. But even then, it probably just going to be more Tories after that, unless a new party turns up, or unless that actually gains decent support, or unless Labour gets purged.
Well, this will be, I think, the most interesting thing
We talked about Labour ending all of a sudden, finished for good.
No, it won't just die out that quickly. It'll take a bit of time.
The way that it come back, though, I don't know. I mean, I'm open to the possibility. I mean, I'm not going to say for sure that Theresa May's self-sabotaging, but I'm open to the prospect that could happen. Her campaign is just absolutely practical, to be honest.
Dude, wash your dishes away from the fucking laptop, please.
I'm trying to
Can hear some clattering, man.
I'm scraping the last of the cheese off the bottom of the bowl.
He's a man that washes the dishes.
Yeah, wash them with my tongue.
Whoa.
Anyways, I think the most interesting thing will be what happens to the other parties after this this election. I reckon that if the Tories win, which they probably will, they'll probably stay united. If Labour lose, which they think they will, I think like what happened in 1980.
We'll take a break from the election and go into some positive news. Courtney Love is really torn into Linda Sarsour, saying you're a vile disgrace to women and all mankind. That's good to see a celebrity stand up to that twat.
Yeah. Yeah, she got one thing right in her life, Courtney Love. Yeah, the broken clock strikes twice a day.
I don't know much about her other views, but yeah, I was pretty pleased with that.
I don't know about her views, but her life seems as though she hasn't made the best choices in life a lot.
Yeah. Neither has Jodie Marsh, but Jodie Marsh is actually pretty woke when it comes to, you know, Islamism and jihad and all that, compared to a lot of other women.
It displeases me.
Fair, I don't think many people.
It displeases me that we have people like Courtney Love and Jodie Marsh in our corner. Is this the best we can do?
We need all that we can get, man.
Yeah, I know. Well, I guess maybe we could send them.
If they're willing and they're not going to be cunts about it, why should we turn anyone down?
Have you guys heard about Imam Tawhidi? He's a Shia in Australia.
No, I haven't heard of this guy.
Yes, actually.
He's
I know exactly what you're talking about. Oh, yeah, he did some conference.
Oh, you've got
I saw his conference a couple days ago.
Yeah. He was accusing Sadiq Khan of taqiyya. That's, you know, the Arabic term for deception for Islam.
Yeah. I'm surprised accusations like that don't get thrown around a lot more, to be quite frank.
Most of it comes from like the alt-right that I see on the internet.
English, you know, you can say he's being a liar or he's, you know, he's not being entirely truthful. But yeah, taqiyya, I'm not sure about that term.
Well, yeah, it's like it's permissible lying. Well, yeah.
Lying.
Yeah,
if you're furthering the goals of Islam, it's okay to lie. Is essentially what. The thing is.
Yeah, I know the word is.
Yeah, but on his Twitter page, he's got anti-taqiyya, so that's quite interesting.
Yeah.
The Shia and his biggest.
Yeah. Oh, just remember, did you guys ever find a source for that thing I put in this morning? The fatwa against terrorism.
No, I didn't find a source.
Yeah, it's in it's on a Telegram.
So
I couldn't find a. I didn't have time to check this for a source, so I don't know how true it is or what sect it came from or what. But it's interesting news.
Well, you said drive them out.
Say again.
He said drive them out. Did you guys see Trump's speech in Saudi Arabia?
I don't think I have, actually.
Yeah.
I don't follow the God Emperor quite as much as I should.
You bring shame upon the Saudi religion.
I know, I must be more diligent, lest be branded a heretic.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not worthy to be regarded.
Yeah.
There's an old article, don't know what the website is, it's on Sargon Stream, but Corbyn attended a rally with Islamists shouting, gas, gas, Tel Aviv. I think this might have been in, or was it in Palestine?
2002, I believe.
London.
It was in London in 2002, I think. It was a allegedly pro-Palestinian rally.
He still is at heart.
Yeah. I mean, this guy. Excuse me a moment. I need to clear my leg.
Labour holds Washington. Why did that surprise me?
You what?
Labour hold Washington.
You mean Westminster?
No, not Washington. There is a place called Washington.
Oh yeah. No, sorry.
Yeah, I was
Getting mixed up there.
basically just fucking with you there.
Yeah, I was a touch distracted anyway.
I'm back.
Feet are giving me all kinds of hell.
Yeah.
I reckon. I think I'm getting trench foot.
How about you get drenched foot?
Wet socks.
They'll dry them, man.
And mate, my shoes have got fucking holes in them, and I can't afford to replace them.
What are
I'll say I
you, a
couldn't afford
bloody
to replace them.
pauper,
I
man?
could. No, I can afford to replace them. I just haven't done it yet,
Right.
and that delay seems to have cost me.
Exactly. A stitch in time saves 9. You know that
Yeah, but
phrase?
no, seriously, it's like I thought I could deal with it for a bit longer, and then the rains happened, and yeah.
Yeah. These things happen. Ugh, Kim Clark's on the BBC.
Yeah.
I really don't like that guy. Kim Cuck.
See the older one. Can't remember his name.
Yeah, he's sort of old, jowly looking bloke.
Yeah. I don't mind him. Although I've only ever seen him. Oh shit! Excuse me, I just kicked my microphone.
Now, what did it do to you?
Let's not discuss such things.
Or rather, what did you do to it?
Well, I just kicked it.
Well, no, yeah, nah. I was making a joke about, where has it been?
Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
I was trying to lead you on to see how far you'd be willing to push it.
That's what she said.
Could have been better.
That's what he said.
Maybe next time, my dude. Maybe next time.
You just got roasted, son.
You talking to me?
You just got roasted. So I can't do the fucking voice.
But, who's this? This is a reference to what?
I was about to try a filthy Frank voice, but I cannot do one for the life of me.
You got roasted, son. No, that's Alex Jones. You got roasted,
That's
son.
Alex Jones.
You got roasted, son.
They're turning the frogs gay.
What the fuck is going on? Wait, I've got to get the fluoride out of the water, or else we're all gonna die. Listen to me. This is
They're breaking
serious.
the conditioning.
Ah!
Oh.
Great.
I need to watch one of his live streams.
I tried to tell you, didn't I?
Oh my god! Did you guys see the one where he was on Joe Rogan's podcast, and there was a bit about halfway through where he just starts talking about extra dimensional beings, and for like 10 minutes, it's just sort of like, what the fuck is going on here? It's amazing. Well, I've got a video. I'll put it in the chat. Unfortunately, the viewers at home won't be able to see it.
We currently have no viewers, but we are open.
Yeah.
Oh, fuck.
Well, everyone heard that.
I'm back. Sorry, I totally missed that.
70%
connection.
So that's a big rise on the last one.
Yeah. I totally missed what you said. My web connection broke.
70% turnout.
No, but before that, you're talking about Alex Jones.
What was it? Oh yeah, I put a video of
No, so
a thing in the chat with Alex Jones.
Yeah, he was on
Joe Rogan's podcast.
Yeah, and he halfway through. What did he say?
Oh,
it's on Telegram.
It's in the video. You'll find out. Yeah, it's uploading now. It's my internet's absolutely shit.
Hello, is it with you?
What the hell?
It did it again.
That's better.
Yeah.
The stream's maybe even a little bit better now.
Okay, so he halfway through he said what?
You'll find out.
Okay.
Like, I don't remember all off by heart, but he was talking about extra dimensional beings existing on sixth and seventh, and that we're all connected and making one giant supercomputer with our brains and shit. It's fucking amazing.
This guy.
They're quite on the actual video of it. They're quite clearly passing drink and joints around, and it's just like fucking hell. He'd be an interesting person to take extreme drugs with. Not that I advocate such behavior.
Do you know what? If he took extreme drugs with Alex Jones, he'd sound sane.
Oh no, this is Alex Jones saying that, not Joe Rogan.
Yeah, no, I was just saying. He took some extreme drugs. If Alex Jones took extreme drugs, he'd be talking to you about your insurance policy.
Oh.
What you gotta do, man, is your AER is too high, so your deductible is gonna be really extreme. What you gotta do is you gotta take out a more cost-effective policy. I'm telling you, man, these guys are gonna screw you over.
6-1 to Labour at the minute.
Yeah, well, it's not a football match. It's general election. 10 o'clock. No, this guy he's an arch Remainer, proper wet Tory. Not a good guy. Yeah. I was saying earlier. Are you guys still there?
I'm still here, yeah, of course.
Okay.
Yep.
I'm just a bit distant now. I'm a wee bit. I'm getting tired. I'm not past my beddy bites.
Yeah, I was gonna ask how much longer are you gonna stay on the stream?
I'll tell you something. V's going to be happy if Corbyn wins because he thinks that Sargon's channel will be a lot better.
Well,
Oh yeah, there'll be a lot more interesting content out there.
But it'll be like
This Week in Stupids.
Oh, it'll be massive. But
It'd have to be This Week in Stupid and This Week in the Labour Party.
Yes, but I'm a Romanian, so I don't give a fuck if it fucks you up. Your country gives me lots of kicks. You know what I'm saying?
If Corbyn does win, Sargon's gonna have to bring out Today in Stupid. He's gonna have to make it into a daily. Daily show.
Oh, he's gonna have to get a team to take shots on the Sargon channel. I need to get
Check
Sargon
it out on
Sky, or whoever his son was.
On Sky News right now. We got Corbyn's oldest friend, Jerry Adams.
Jerry Adams. It's fucking great news if the Tories are out. You know what I'm saying? It's like I'm trying to do a Northern Irish voice on shit. Great news for Northern Ireland. Great news for Northern Ireland.
Jimmy Carr, in one of his shows, he talked about a good system to get into accents is, if you say a phrase in an accent, it sort of prepares you. So, you say, to do an Northern Ireland accent, you just need to use the words ginger and community.
Ginger and community.
Yeah, that would be an ecumenical matter. Sure.
Stupid little Waynes are plied on our community.
Yeah.
I forgot already.
Ginger.
The Independent are so slow. Conservatives hold North's win in 5 seconds ago. That was like what? How long ago? 25 minutes ago that was declared?
That was cucks.
Independent. Oh, they're shit. They're basically a discount BuzzFeed now.
Discount BuzzFeed. Oh man, that's harsh.
Oh, it's the truth. Honestly, they're worse. If you I follow them on Twitter just to see how shit they are when they come up, and it's basically like I'm pretty sure that they only hire millennials. Woke, like millennials.
Yeah, this is what I don't get. It seems that the millennials use the word woke, and we use the word woke, but we mean totally different things.
We've kind of co-opted that word.
Oh,
and they're not happy with it.
Alrighty then, I shall continue to use it. Yeah, I'd be very happy if Jeremy Corbyn wins. He and I have been friends for years.
A guy for a Scotland reporter for BuzzFeed News has said that an SNP source tells him that they're at risk of losing Coatbridge, Christon, and Bells Hill to Labour. So that's possibly 3 Labour gains in Scotland. Come on, Tories, get more in Scotland.
Guys, come on. You know, what is the point of being unionist if you can't pick up a couple of seats?
Oh, May's cooking out.
Ruth Davidson did all right though, apparently.
No, hope she can get something.
Yeah. No, how much longer do you think you can keep the stream up?
I don't know. I'm getting pretty tired. How are you wanting to go off now?
No, I'm gonna stay up, see if I can watch the whole night's coverage. Yeah.
I'll stay up as long as I can.
Yeah, I slept in the early afternoon, so I reckon I'll be good to watch the whole night's coverage. How about you, Branches?
Say what? Sorry, I was reading the thing. We're talking about how late we're staying on.
No, I'm saying how
Staying up to watch the results come in, even though I'm absolutely knackered, but I'll soldier on a bit more for now and see how I feel.
Yeah,
how much, I don't know how much. No, I'll probably end up going to bed around 2. That's when I've been going to bed normally. I might stay up a bit longer to wait until we get a general consensus. Until someone calls it. But we'll see.
It'll be a while till then, I think.
Probably, unless unless we suddenly get like all the Tories in now, or all of Labour in now, alternatively.
Yeah, don't even say it, man.
Yeah, we have to acknowledge the possibility.
Yeah, that we do. Yeah, I know. I don't know if I said this earlier. I think what will happen is if the Labour Party loses, which I still think is likely. I think what will happen is like in 1980, the moderates will split from the Marxists, and create the new, probably they'll call it the Progressive Party. Maybe they'll merge with the Liberal Democrats and possibly some Greens to form the new Progressive Party. And it'll be like the SDP was in the 1980s. Probably not as successful, though.
That would be, yeah. That would be bad. Like, actually, come and think of it. I wonder how many people would actually support such a thing. Bear in mind, a lot of these people who are like a lot of the Labour people I've seen around are somewhat well-meaning. They're not progressives. They are they're socialists.
Yeah.
They're about the modern socialist and the older gen socialists are quite different in the fact that the older ones tend to genuinely care for the poor and think that socialism is the way to go. Whereas a lot of the newer ones kind of just hate rich people.
Yeah, a lot of the old school Labour, they've kind of got that sort of working class solidarity.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. And I think if there was an actual progressive party manifesting itself within Parliament, I really don't think it'd do that well. A lot of Labour's voting base are these socialists. I really don't think they'd buy into the progressive stuff all that much.
No, I think you're probably right there. I think a lot of the Labour vote, the Labour Party vote, is this the old school, like you say, working class tribal loyalty. Tell you what, though, yeah.
Oh, good news. Conservatives hold Kettering. Yes.
Yep, that's a pretty safe seat. Philip Hollowbone, he's a good guy. He's pretty based.
The DUP says it can help. Is claiming it can help Theresa May reach a majority. It can happen, even though it's not likely, but it can happen.
It can. I like those Ulstermen. You can always count on them. Yeah. And apparently UKIP is due for a rebrand in September. So look out for that.
Ooh.
Yeah, I mean, I thought this would be the case. What does UKIP stand for? I mean, not the policies, but what letters UKIP stand for? Yep. Ah, he's gone.
Oh no, I was trying to test my microphone there. I knocked it and I wasn't sure if it was working.
Okay, yeah.
I can't get it to sit. Right.
Yeah, sounds like it. But yeah, so UKIP, what do the letters stand for?
Well, United Kingdom Independence Party.
Indeed. But this thing, since Brexit, we've got our independence. Well, we're in the process of getting.
Well, I guess they'll just have to be a fairly.
Yeah,
I don't know what's happening there. Well, I guess they would just have to become, either a working class focused right wing party or economic right, and then push that angle.
Economic.
I would rather.
Like a protectionism.
No, I mean, I don't expect them to go for protectionism. I expect them to keep most of their policies and put more of a focus. All I want to see is have them put more of a focus back on trade and working class, because that's what we need is a right-wing working class party. I don't know if that's incredibly likely.
The Tories are trying to be the party of the working class with
yeah, not going to happen.
Mixed
Not going to
results.
happen.
Especially after fucking up
Nuneaton.
this election royally.
Nuneaton. This could be instructive.
Oh,
And you
I
guys
think
been
Nuneaton
following
is supposed to be swing seats.
the trial today.
say what?
You know how who's it? James Comey, the former FBI director. I know it's not related to it, but yeah, he was not testifying today.
Yeah, he was testifying.
Yeah, and it's coming out that that Trump was not under investigation, and
Yeah, I knew that.
all the all the grand conspiracies that the have been coming out. It's basically been confirmed now that it's all bollocks.
Well, against him personally.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, Nuneaton.
Oh, another bit of here's another encouraging tweet. I don't know if it can be relied. He's a blue tick Tory, I'd guess. But so far, the Labour vote increase is 6% less than the exit poll predicted, whereas the Tories is 6% more.
That'd be nice. Yeah, Tories hold Nuneaton.
Yeah,
that's supposed to be a marginal seat.
Mm-hmm.
Well, that's
it. But remember, there's a lot of Tory seats to come in. I mean, they're predicted to have more seats than.
Yeah, this is still well early days.
Yeah. Hey guys, we're 1/65th of the way there.
1/65th of the way there. Did you do that yourself, or did you go online to figure that out?
What do you think I am, Diane Abbott?
Diane Abbott.
He gets it.
Diane Abbott is really funny. Diane Abbott believes that 75% of white people are racist and 50% are not.
What? Is that an actual quote?
No, I just made that up. It sounds like something she could say.
Yeah.
That was a pretty good poll, wasn't it?
Actually, Galahad, I think you're being very disrespectful there.
You're right. Yes, 75% are racist in Diane Abbott's point of view, but I got it wrong. It was 55% that are not racist. Well, 60% told me they're not.
Yeah, there is actually a quote.
Okay. No, I've just found something that's completely not related to anything at all, but I'm going to post it in our chat room.
Oh,
okay.
You have my permission to screen share this if you wish.
Oh, I've seen this before, Keith. Sorry, I remember now. Not the spinning tops, the Alex Jones thing.
Yeah.
Oh, fuck.
Yeah. Yeah, it is.
Apparently. Guys, I can't confirm
Every day
this.
we stray further from God's light.
If you think that I'm bullshitting, I don't blame you. But apparently, there was in some Islamic country they were selling those spinner tops and they were calling them halal ones. Sorry.
Yeah.
How are they how can they be halal?
I know
Yeah.
it's
Goat hoof.
strange. Apparently so.
I guess they were just saying, yeah, would you like these halal fidget spinners? Oh, for the other ones haram. Yes,
These ones are not made in Israel.
You must. Yes. Yeah.
Yeah, like anyway.
Yeah. Hold on. Going back to a quote, there is actually a quote of Diane Abbott from I think the 1980s saying all white people are racist. So yeah, she's one of those bloody cultural Marxists. Kelsey Priese.
Yeah. Why did I on? It doesn't make sense that people actually go ahead and say that. It's like for not for just the obvious reason, but also for the fact that if that's true and that you can never really make up for it, then why the hell should anyone bother trying not to be?
Mm.
If you want people to improve their behavior, you should encourage them. You know?
Yeah.
Or give them, or speak to their self-interest, which they're not doing.
Yeah. Broxburn is about to declare.
Oh.
I think we're going to change what the Liberals expected. On
Oh yeah, I'm expecting most of Scotland to be really liberal.
It's our trying to go through what they went through after the US election.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
Well, I'm still kicking this. It's
You getting tired?
on there. You what?
I'm saying you're getting tired.
I didn't catch that.
You getting tired?
No, I think that was just a general yawn.
Getting really on.
Yawn.
That was fake as fuck.
No, it was real, but I sort of over dramatized it, if that makes sense. I did yawn.
Sometimes when I burp, I like to say burp. Just for comedic effect.
Fair enough. That's weird. It's like people who say "achoo" when they actually sneeze. It's like,
Yeah.
you're not supposed to do that. It's an onomatopoeia.
Yeah. You know, also what I like.
Beautiful weather today, Branch. Beautiful weather for the hay fever sufferers.
Yeah, tell me about it.
Yeah, it's fucking great. Trench foot.
Well, at least I'm not sneezing. Yeah. But no, sometimes I like to say Bert when I burp. I was like Bert Reynolds. Yeah, I like to say Bert and then follow it up with Reynolds in a normal voice.
I said burp, or tried to.
Burp.
Rhetorical question. Are ex-UKIP voters still racist if they're now voting for your party?
I wonder.
That would bring about.
Can you atone for original sin?
Well, through Christ, all things are possible.
The Tories have taken their third score of the night. I don't know if they took it or held it, but
held it. All the seats so far have been holds, Tory and Labour.
Nah, this is going to be a poll, surely.
My stream's still quite behind, so.
That's all good. What's that tune again?
That would be our national anthem, you fucking heretic.
Oh, yeah. Oh, is that the Pepe? The Chatelet?
Yes, that is Shadowley.
I still haven't listened to that. I'm such a cock.
Oh, you should.
I will.
It's part of our history and our heritage. It's important.
Yeah, Tories hold Basildon Billericay.
Yeah, guys, I've got a bad feeling about this.
Oh, 8% swing. Tories get a 8.3% swing in Basildon Billericay, so that's good. Apparently, Sky News says Labour. Lib Dem sources say result in Nick Clegg's Sheffield Hallam seat is very tight. That's good. That would be so much fun.
Oh yes, the fourth one's come through. Philip Hollowborn elected. So have they taken? Oh, they hold it.
Yeah.
But it didn't say re-elect, so it's maybe a new candidate, but for the same.
No, Philip Hollowborn has been MP there for years.
Right.
No, he's a good guy. He's real mensch.
Is he white?
Yes, he's white.
A fucking white male.
He's fucking a white male. No, he's a proper, real hardcore Tory. Talked about jihadis. We should treat them. We should charge them with treason and stuff.
Good.
Yeah.
They've held Broxburn as well. Not Broxburn in Scotland. Broxbourne, which is just north of London.
Yeah.
That was a landslide win. Labour did get quite a gain, but it was still a fairly comfortable win. Good. The Tories are coming. We're coming to kill the poor.
Yeah. Guys, I have a theory. Let me know what you think. I think socialism. Well, one of the reasons I'm not a socialist, or I don't like socialism, among the many good ones, is I think socialism is the only political ideology that has a built-in expiration date.
Expiration.
That's a fair point.
Expiring.
It's just unfortunate that expiration date is when everyone else in the country runs out of money.
Yeah, but it always comes back in some form. It always comes back.
No, but
uses the former socialism of not being true socialism. So it's like I don't know. It's like killing not killing something, but it's like there's something that dies and it comes back and it dies and it comes back and it just won't go away.
Yeah. Chlamydia. No,
socialism is more cancer than chlamydia.
That is true. Yeah, but no, I'm thinking, who's socialism before? That's a genuine question.
As a front, it's for the poor, but in reality, it's for the little circle that are ruling everything.
Yeah, but it's supposed to.
Actually, I would argue that the people who have the best to gain from socialism are the people who have nothing so far, like actual homeless types. Like one of the Labour supporters who's very staunch in this and very staunch with socialism is in fact a homeless person who has nothing to their name.
Well,
right.
Of course, they would.
So
like
yeah,
a big welfare state.
So they'll get a house.
Exactly.
So that would be a step up. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. Now, obviously, this person's my friend, so I haven't called them out on it. But yeah, it's quite obvious that they're just after a fucking handout.
Well,
yeah. I can see from that point of view, the homeless. But for someone that's maybe self-employed and doing well for themselves from working class backgrounds, perhaps not so much. I know it's different scenarios, different
Essex
circumstances.
Essex man.
Yeah, once you
man.
get past the second tax bracket, that's when you're going to get fucked.
Mm-hmm.
So the thing to do in that case, if you're self-employed, would be to make slightly under that.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
No, what I'm saying.
Jeremy Corbyn's idea of taxing the rich, his salary just falls short of the threshold that he's proposing.
Yeah, I know. That's fucking.
I was scouring Google looking for a sort of Jeremy Corbyn greedy Jew meme, but I couldn't find one.
Well, come on, man. This guy.
High branches. What were you going to say?
Oh no, that was just gonna. It just annoys me so much. I bet he's a twat in real life. It's just with something like this, it's like, come on, that's a dick move, and it's so obvious.
Yeah.
It's like, oh yeah, and it's like, no, if you're doing better than me, then I should get a share of that. You know, it's
Yeah.
Excuse me.
it bothers me.
I'm not. See, to be honest, when it comes to taxing, I'm not probably. This is probably one thing that interests me less overall. But the idea, I'm open to changing my mind on this. But low tax sounds better than high tax for me.
Yeah.
A flat tax sounds quite nice. Like, say for example, a lot of people talk about how higher taxes for the rich. But say if you were to tax 10% everyone, just as an example, 10% of 100,000 a year is a lot more than 10% of 10,000 a year.
Yep.
So they're paying more anyway.
Yeah. Yeah. I like the idea of a consumption tax. I mean, I'm no expert, but it sounds okay. Anyways, I was saying earlier.
Consumption tax.
Yeah, just like like sales taxes or VATs. You pay the only taxes you pay are for things you buy. So the more stuff you buy, the more you pay in tax.
That sounds very easy to abuse.
How do you mean?
Well, I mean, if, for example, you were in a rather high-paying job, then you could just opt to not buy shit like one of the defining things about the middle class as opposed to the upper class is that the middle class waste all their money on shit they don't need. If they just decide not to do that, then they can avoid paying such high taxes.
Yeah, that is true. Yeah, but I mean, people want stuff. People want nice things.
Yeah.
And yeah, but anyways, I don't know, it's another idea. No, I was saying earlier though, socialism is supposed to be for the workers, right? It's supposed to be for the poor and for the workers.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. But the reason I say it has built-in expiration date is, because of the advances in technology these days, a lot of jobs are going to be automated, in our lifetimes. So, if it's the machines that are doing the workers' jobs, then what's the point of the workers' party?
Yeah, that's a good point.
Yeah, that's going to bring a whole host of problems. One of the interesting solutions, I can't remember who came up with this. One of the interesting solutions I've seen so far from an economic point of view to solve that is just tax the robots for their labor.
Tax the robots?
Yeah, tax the robots.
How do you tax the robots? Are we paying these robots a wage?
I'm curious to know.
You tax them for the time that they're spending producing stuff or working on certain things. So that way you're still getting money coming into the economy from the workers that you would be taxing. From an economic standpoint, it does make sense. So from everyone else's, from our perspective, we're still fucked. But
yeah,
hey, economy.
Could you say that maybe that businesses would be taxed then on use of robots then? Obviously the robots aren't going to be getting paid anything.
Well, no, of course not. That's the whole point.
You can just imagine the way there'll be a lot of robotophobia coming out of this, and humans will turn against them. And the social justice warriors are just going to go, "Oh, metallic rights now!" You're just looking for
cannot wait.
There's a show on Channel 4.
I genuinely cannot wait until we hear about the first case of robot rape. It's going to be hilarious.
The sex dolls, it's going to be one.
Yep. There's interestingly enough, there is a show on Channel 4, or there was a show on Channel 4 called Humans, which is pretty much follows this exact thinking. Yeah, basically they have, very advanced androids, and they're used as sex droids and, domestic help and, manual workers and stuff. Yeah. And of course, because they're androids, they have to be self-conscious. So yeah.
I just hope that you get Hebrew androids that will go, give me your shekels for my work.
No, it's just a normal sex bot with a coin slot in it, and for every orgasm, £50.
Yeah.
I was not listening fully.
Oh wait, no, even better. It's a coin slot to turn on the vibration function, like in motel rooms.
Say again.
It's a coin slot to turn on the vibrate function, like in American motel beds.
Yeah, yeah. Oh, I know. But of course, if it's a shiksa bot, no, that's a non-Jewish
Gold digger
one.
bot.
If it's
The more money you give it, the more it'll suck you off.
yeah, if it's a Jewish bot, you put in a pound in the coin slot. It's like, not tonight. I have a headache. Yeah. You put in another coin. I don't know. Try another one. We'll see what happens. Yeah. Just got to put in a few pounds before she'll even touch it. No, but that is. I do think that is the case. Is that as automation becomes more and more ubiquitous, then workers will be replaced, and socialism will no longer be viable. I mean,
On the got the page of the stream up.
The page of the stream.
Not
Yeah, I have.
right. That's fine.
Excuse me. And again. I mean, not to get it too dystopian too early, but I do think that at some point in the future, like I say, in our lifetimes, there will only be two classes. There'll be the ruling class and the robot class. You know.
Probably, yeah.
Yeah.
Well, a dystopia is inevitable one day. I just hope that I don't live to see it, selfish as that might sound.
Yeah. I hope I live long enough to get into the ruling class. You know, that's my plan.
I don't think. Actually, I have a slightly more realistic theory.
Go on.
I don't think it's going to be a case of ruling class and robot class. I think it's going to be a case between earners and whatever term that we have for people who sit on welfare when it's socially acceptable. So basically, we're going to end up in a situation where only a few sectors of work are actually, employ people, and the vast majority of people in the country, maybe around about 60% of them, will not have jobs. They'll just be living off of whatever tax and other stuff is generated by the people who are working.
Yeah.
And they'll be given a universal income. Of course, that universal income will be just enough to live off of and potentially raise a family with some extra help. If you want real money, you'd need to work, which means specializing in something important.
Yeah, maybe.
So I think that's a bit more realistic. It would also create extreme divides between these two classes.
Maybe. My own personal opinion is I think maybe we'll get to that stage before we get to the ruling class and the robot class. I mean, I expect maybe by the time I've retired, that will be the case. Yeah. But yeah. This universal income is an interesting idea. I do worry though that that people, I think people need jobs. People need a purpose in life in order to live, decent and fulfilling lives. And if they're just on welfare, I think that that won't lead to good outcomes.
Yeah, I mean, I'm not sure how to feel about the issue because I've heard some very interesting arguments for why a universal income would be a good thing, and also quite a few of why it'd be a very bad thing. So I don't know. I highly doubt we're actually going to see it, and if there ever comes to a vote to it, I'll probably end up voting against it. But there are some interesting ideas you can put forward.
Of course, you must
the main problem is, of course, the main problem is the same one that always turns up with socialist policies: is where's the money coming from?
Yeah. Well, maybe. Yeah. Maybe it'll be the case that because robots are much more productive, that what do you call it? The amount of money they make through improved productivity offsets the amount of money we spend on welfare.
I don't know about that.
No, it's an idea.
But if that was the situation, then you would have to have universal income because otherwise the money wouldn't get spent, and it wouldn't get put back into the system, and then you wouldn't be able to make any.
Well, you could use it to pay off the national debt.
Yeah, I suppose.
About time. And what else?
Labour have just edged out in Darlington.
Oh.
It's a hold, so I don't feel so bad.
Yep, never heard of the place before.
Darlington, have you not?
I don't think
Yes.
so.
It's where Kate Smithwaite lives.
Who?
You know that that bitch comedian who Milo triggered. You know,
Oh, her. Yeah, I know exactly who you're talking about.
She's blocked me on Twitter as well.
Kelsey Breeze.
It's like, that's a weird thing. Like, since when did comedians become so easy to offend? Like, I remember like one of the hallmarks of being a comedian was being able to fucking take it.
Yeah. Yeah.
Special snowflake generation.
Yep.
But a lot of them, progressives, not all of them. I can't speak for all, but they generally do come across as being easily triggered, from what
Oh,
I've
do
seen.
they?
So
Do they ever?
that'll be it. And she's obviously one of these feminist absolutists. So anyone that like speaks against her agendas are like going to trigger the fuck out of her.
Yep. Yeah, well.
So it's currently 10-5 to Labour.
Yeah.
They should allow the Tories to get to 10 each if they believe in what they believe in.
Absolutely.
That's
So,
actually a thing. Like, one of the problems with equality is that you'll never ever have true equality because as soon as one side's doing better, then someone will have to switch sides to give the other one a fair chance.
yep.
Well, that's it.
Absolutely. It's like what? Like if
Really.
if Labour are fighting a war against someone and they start winning, are they going to send their troops to fight with the enemy to give them a fair shot?
Well, of course not. See, the thing is, like forced equality, even the process of forced equality isn't equal because you're screwing someone over by doing that, and it's totalitarian by nature.
Yep.
So it's a lot of them, like, basically the best. There's no such thing as a perfect system, but I suppose a level playing field where everyone, some will do better than others. I don't mind people doing better than me.
Yeah. I mean, if they're
Some
more
people,
if they're more
people have
talented or more skilled than me, then they can do better than me. That seems fair.
yeah, like, you know, the whole communist rhetoric that everyone should be paid the same no matter what they're doing. That's just stupid. Like
That's one of the quickest ways to kill competition because you're taking away the reward for such hard work.
Yep.
Yeah, and difficult work, like being a doctor, that takes like sort of emotional pain as well, like the knowledge that they get.
Yeah, I'll send you guys.
If I could just collect bin bags, why be a doctor? You know, for example.
I'll send you guys a video in the chat. You can watch it later.
Yeah, will do. Tories are up 8% in Darlington, so that was a Labour hold, and it was only about roughly 3,000 more that they won by, so that's quite close.
Yep.
But a lot of people are thinking Hun Parliament.
Well, we'll see.
I don't think so.
I hope not. I just hope that whatever happens, May is still Prime Minister. As faulty as she is.
I really don't think it's going to be a hung parliament.
What are you thinking then at this stage? Minority government?
Too early to tell.
I reckon the Tories will get a slim majority.
Yeah, that's what I predicted earlier. But for anything more than that, just based on anything up in the exit polls, it's way too early.
Yeah.
Independent are
coming in their pants right now. Because apparently Darlington was a Tory target and they didn't get it.
Yeah. Oh well.
The discount BuzzFeed are loving it.
Discount BuzzFeed. That is still pretty harsh, I think.
Discount what? I missed that.
Discount BuzzFeed.
The newspaper, well, they went out of circulation and now they're just online mainly. And I call them a discount BuzzFeed because they do act like BuzzFeed a lot of the time.
Yeah, fair enough.
But they're like sort of clickbaity, progressive bullshit.
Yep.
Come on, you bastards in blue, take a few seats in Scotland.
You're their only chance now. The jocks must come for us. Jocks must come through.
Ow. I got my first dislike on one of my videos.
Oh,
Nice. Was it you, Branches?
Nope.
wasn't me.
No. For my poor production quality.
Nah, that wasn't. Nah, it wasn't me.
Oh, I don't know who it was. Doesn't matter.
Basildon South. Going to declare soon.
Exit. Oh. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Exit polls are predicting 9 seats for the Tories in Scotland.
9. Okay, that's pretty good.
Angus, 10.
How about that?
Yes, they're predicting that the Tories are taking Moray, which is Angus Robertson's seat. I hope that smug bastard gets unelected.
It's about time they cucked his fat fucking ass.
Lib Dems have got a few in Scotland, but see, to be honest, the Lib Dems aren't going to win, so that wouldn't bother me if they took some places that the SNP and Labour were strong for.
Yep. I wouldn't mind so much myself either.
Our little cucks, our little ace in the hole. I was about to say cuck in the hole.
Yeah, that's a dish you don't want.
Winning never gets old. Trump dancing.
Yep. Used to call me on the cell phone.
Oh, here, Wayne Jones is like going, here's to Britain's young. You were ridiculed, patronised, demonised even, and you may have just changed history no matter what happens. Oh, see this whole thing, right? There is no demonisation of the young. But, oh, you know what? I'm demonising the young because, you know what? I don't think children should be allowed to vote. How dare I? How dare I?
Yep.
18's fine enough. Because when I was 17, I was anti-English, anti-British, pro-SNP. Branches, you'll remember that, eh? I was...
sorry, what?
You remember when
I was reading the thing.
Oh, you remember when I was pro-SNP?
Yeah, I remember.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I was insufferable back then, but emotion ruled all my opinions back then. Now I'm trying to be like sort of more calculated.
Yeah,
good
honestly, there's nothing wrong with like letting that drive an initial opinion as long as you don't try to make that a political position. That's fine. It's like, for example, I'd love to see an independent Scotland, but right now it's just not going to happen, so I'm not going to push for it.
Yeah,
I think that's quite reasonable.
I don't have objective people who like the concept of Scottish independence because there are multiple ways to like implement it. Although there's only a few ways on offer to implement it right now, which is maybe the reason why I'm like staunchly against it. Although if things change, and who knows what will happen, say 30 years down the line, you just never know.
Yeah.
If the EU's crumbled, an independent Scotland wouldn't be so bad.
Oh, I did have a more depressing point I was going to say earlier, so I'll just get it out of the way now.
Yeah.
About the robot future. They could probably do what they do in India or China, you know, if we have a lot of people who don't work. You know, in India, they offer like cash or financial incentives for people to get sterilized. And of course, China had the infamous one-child policy.
Yeah.
So, you know, maybe that could be one solution in the future. Yeah.
I don't think that's ever going to happen.
I hope not.
I don't think it will. That's totally unrealistic. I mean, the only way that's going to happen is if A, people choose to do it to themselves, or B, we're living in a full dictatorship, in which case people will be fleeing the country like fucking crazy.
Well, now India is not a dictatorship, but like I say, they do have the financial incentives for sterilization.
Oh right. Oh, I misheard you.
Yeah.
Right.
So is that
That's
population
odd.
control then?
Yeah, that's a form of population control.
What parts of India are they implementing it in? Is it the north, the Punjab area?
I actually don't know a great deal about the details. Presumably, it's just the most impoverished parts of the country.
Well, it's the most impoverished parts of the world that have more births. Eh?
Hmm.
That's why Africa's
Yeah.
population is soaring.
Right. Yeah. So okay. Now what was the most recent seat that declared? It was Basildon South. That had a 13% Tory swing. So that's good. Do you think they'll adjust this exit poll at all?
Why would they? It's supposed to be an early prediction.
Fair enough. I mean,
It's
it's
like the evening.
they don't have projections. I don't think. Not that I'm aware of.
Oh, the Conservatives have taken Basildon South, or was that?
Yeah, that was a while ago.
Oh, that's Sky News again. Like it's their turn to be late with the news.
It seems.
BBC still seems to be quite behind. We're still on 10-5.
What am I trying to say? I think, just from the seats I've seen so far, it seems as though maybe.
May's M122 to be PM, 67% chance. Corbyn's at 41 or 20% chance.
Okay.
Boris is 8-1 to be the Prime Minister after the election.
Boris, that would be fun, but I don't know.
Maybe it would be too comical.
Maybe somebody like David Davis is a more realistic option. Or Philip Hammond, maybe. Nah, not Philip Hammond. He's weak. He's too boring.
Well, I get ready for the return of multicultural propaganda if Labour win.
Multicultural propaganda, eh?
There was loads on adverts like before. Like just basically virtue signaling. Like they put say an advert, for example, like a Pakistani shop owner and white racists with graffiti, terms on that. I'm not going to say it in case the police state was arrested. They stopped after Cameron became Prime Minister. I noticed.
Okay. Yeah. Well, he did say that multiculturalism had failed. I don't know if he did much about it, though.
So did Merkel at that time.
Yeah. So, God. But
Unite Against Fascism were absolutely screeching after he said that.
Yeah, they're never happy.
Oh, I hate them. They're probably the most mislead. It's probably the most misleading title for an organization in the world. Unite Against Fascism.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, there was a story in Breitbart recently. I didn't read it fully, but apparently there have been links uncovered between them and the Labour Party recently.
Are we shocked?
No, but apparently it. What I'm trying to say is, apparently they've just come, more clearly to the fore now. I was saying, it seems from the seats that have declared so far that the vote has solidified in whatever and these are all hopes so far. So it just seems that the support in those seats has solidified behind the incumbent candidate.
Yeah. Well, to be fair, that was something we've been expecting for most of the holds to be held, and for the fringe seats are the ones where the finals are going to take place. What the hell kind of Elmo was that on the stream? Oh my god!
What?
There was an Elmo on this stream, and it was awful.
Elmo.
On BBC's one.
Yeah.
An Elmo.
Oh,
yeah. Yeah. Elmo knows where you live.
How bad is the pops on this? Is it bad?
That doesn't sound
Have you got the
too
filler
bad.
on?
Yes.
Say, do the Peter Piper.
P is for pop.
Do the Peter Piper.
Hello and welcome
rhyme.
to the Prickly Peppers podcast, where we be talking about precipitation within the peripherals of the Poppy Peninsula and their prickly pear. And I'm done.
I think. Oh no, wait, that's an old one. They're absolutely teasing me when they replay old declarations from like earlier on.
Yep, live Swindon.
Swindon. Hang on, live.
On BBC.
Is this a different one?
Really, I'm seeing Singapore right now.
Singapore.
Swindon South declaring.
Yeah, there it is. 24,000.
What's the time code on the one that you're seeing?
Time code just went 108.
Right, I'm 2 minutes behind then. So the mine's 106.
This is another. This
0106.
could be Sargon of Akkad's constituency.
Also, yeah. So Swindon South is on BBC News, and Llanelli is on Sky News.
Based as fuck.
What? Yep, Swindon South held by the Tories. Yeah. On Sky News, they're declaring Llanelli.
Wrexham. There seems to be a late one.
Labour hold Llanelli.
Oh, a Welsh translator.
Oh, jeez.
It slows down the declaration.
Does it ever?
In English, please.
Yeah. Press
Is there
1
people
for
in Wales
English.
that speak only Welsh?
Is it what?
Just kidding.
Ooh,
Is it only
close.
Wales that speak only Welsh?
No. Is there people in Wales that only speak Welsh?
Yeah,
I
some.
highly doubt it.
Sure. No, maybe in some of those rural, places in Wales, it's probably the case.
I would have assumed it'd be comparable to Gaelic in Scotland, in which case there will be people who it's like it's their first language, but once you're like older than 10, you speak English.
I don't know for sure. I think it's pretty. I think it's likely that there's some places in Wales where, there's some people who just speak Welsh. Maybe sort of tiny, remote villages. Perhaps on the islands.
I don't think they've updated the Conservative one.
Tories hold Harrogate.
Yeah, someone spoiled their vote just by putting "fuck you, I'm Millwall."
Yeah, no one likes us and we don't care. Yeah.
Oh dear. Struggling.
Hmm.
I think the Tories took the swing UKIP voters for granted as well, because they're not all going to Tories. Labour are getting some.
Yep. That's unfortunate.
Self-sabotaging, perhaps?
Man. But, I don't know, I think you just got to give that up. It just sounds a little bit too far-fetched.
So she's either self-sabotaging or she's just completely stupid and inept.
Yep. That's
I
the
think
thing
that's
is,
more likely. It's
that's what,
what was that called? Not Occam's razor. It was like someone's razor. It's never attribute malice that to which can be. Never
Yeah.
attribute malice to that which can be explained by stupidity.
Yep.
Fascinating. I've done a snap poll that only lasted an hour on Twitter. 39 voted and 79% of them think that May is self-sabotaging. The rest
And
don't.
Hanlon's razor.
Yeah.
It's over for me. Boris is making moves. Oh, Jesus. Apparently, there's talk that Boris is making moves. And another guy said that Davis needs to hurry up before
Yeah.
Boris gathers pace.
Oh, yeah.
Fucking hell, here we go.
They say Boris is making moves.
Here we go.
Are you sure that doesn't just mean he's around David Davis's wife's house? He's been known.
14-6 now.
He's been known in the past. Boris.
I don't know what to make of this. Labour have gained from SNP.
Mm.
They've taken Dollar Glen and Hamilton West. Sort of mixed feelings on that, really, because I do hate the SNP and I'm going to be happy with anything they lose.
Yeah.
That's great. They've lost one. Let's just enjoy it.
Yep. Oh, but they did have a 12% swing there for the Conservatives.
The SNP are shite.
Yeah, I'm afraid I don't know the lyrics to that song. Oh dear, they were gain. Oh no, that was SNP seat. Labour holds Birkenhead. Shame Sylvia Herman had to North because should have got a DUP guy in there. No.
15-8 just now.
Sky has 18-8.
18-8.
Yeah.
He's behind. I'm watching this on my TV. Oh, it's fucking Humza Yousaf.
That guy. I like to call him Humza Useless. If that's not Islamophobic.
You are Islamophobic. You're very racist, and I'm a Scottish Islamist, and I'm going to put a fatwa on you.
No, you've forgotten the newspeak, brother. He can't be racist. He is, in fact, a person of color.
Yeah.
Yeah. Actually. Yeah.
Yeah, so go fucking check your privilege, you fucking cunt.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. I'll put myself back in the games and do my formal apology.
Yes, keep apologizing. Yes, and now crawl on the floor for us, you bad person.
Yeah.
I don't want my ancestors dead. Even if my
Slaves,
direct
like-
lineage didn't have slaves, I'm still responsible.
Crawl like the white worm you are.
Oh, if it wasn't so patriarchal, I'd be totally wrecked right now. No, too far. Shit.
Chowdah, can I ask you a question? You don't have to answer it if you don't want to, but do you have any Islamic heritage?
As far as I'm aware, I do not. I did actually ask my dad about this a little while ago.
All right.
You asked me if I had Sikh heritage, and it turns out I don't. I think it's probably.
Yeah.
I think it's actually my grandparents, my dad's parents are both Christian. Are they? Yeah. I mean, there are a lot of Christians in India.
All right. So
because of the British Empire.
yeah, I know there's Christians there, but
yeah.
So Indian Christian.
Yeah.
No wonder you're a crusader.
Deus Vult.
Deus Vult.
But
Maybe the alt-righters have got a point. Maybe Corbyn should win so that the the white people will turn into ethno-nationalists.
The Daily Stormer. That Anglian bloke. It'd be interesting to pick around his brain for a minute. No, but yeah, my grandparents are Christian. I believe. I don't know. I think maybe their parents may have converted. As far as I'm aware, I think my ancestry further than that is there maybe Hindu, possibly on my grandmother's side Persian heritage.
Persian, that's quite good. Persian culture is quite decent. It's just a shame they've got jihadists like controlling it.
Yep.
Actually, would it be fair to say that Iran's jihad? Not really, eh? No. I mean, they're strict. But they're not like. I don't think they're as bad as, like, say, Wahhabism.
Well, apparently, I could be wrong about this, but apparently apparently Iran is supposed to be like the #1 state sponsor of terror in the world.
Iran?
Yeah.
I would have thought it'd be Saudi.
Hezbollah.
Well, it's probably close between those two.
Saudi have got to be worse, surely.
Well, they got more money, so it just makes more sense that they'd pump more in.
Yeah.
Yeah, whereas like the West is like in cahoots with Saudi, but Iran's like ostracized by many countries.
That is true. I don't think entirely unfairly, if I'm honest.
I just feel that the Shias aren't they don't have this agenda to conquer the world as much as like the Salafist Sunnis do.
That may be true.
I don't know as much as I would like to on the subject, but from my understanding of it, it's because Shias have historically been the Muslim out group. You know, they've always been on the fringes where the Sunnis have always held political power.
Tell you what, maybe here's the thing: is maybe the Sunnis want to take over. Maybe the Sunnis are more likely to scheme to take over the world, and the Shia are more likely to scheme to destroy the world.
Maybe? I don't know.
The Shias just want to purge Israel.
Yeah, that's the big thing.
To be fair, I think that's just a Muslim thing in general.
Yeah.
I know that, definitely, but that's like as far as the Shias will go. They would just like destroy Israel, and they'd be like, mission accomplished. Whereas the Sunnis would like destroy everything else after.
Oh, dude. Do you understand what this means? This means that the Shias are the most red-pilled of the Muslims because they do in fact want to retake the Holy Land.
Well, me and I don't know if you were on, but me and Chowdah were speaking about it. Actually, you were on it, Imam Tawhidi. We were talking about it.
Yeah, I didn't see this guy.
He's a Shia Imam. His dad was a Shia Imam. They're red-pilled.
Oh yeah, were you talking about him?
Among the Shiites.
Yeah. Although, I mean, if you actually go historically back, Judaism existed like millennia before Islam did.
Yeah.
So I mean, yeah. So I mean, people say, it's like making the argument about that the Israelis and the Jews are colonizers of the Muslim lands. But it's the other way around, man. Muslims came way late to the party. All of the geographic area of Palestine, that was Jewish, long before it was Muslim.
What, Pakistan? Or...
The geographical area known as Palestine.
Oh, Palestine, yes. Sorry, I misheard you completely.
Yeah.
Well,
yeah,
it was called well, was it not called Israel back in the day as well?
Yeah, the Kingdom of Israel. Actually, they had a few kingdoms back in the day. Judea and stuff.
The West Bank. There's two regions called. There's one called Hebron and Judea, which are very Jewish sounding names.
Yeah.
And there's no Jews in any of them.
Yeah, I think if I'm not mistaken, the areas in the what is also known as the West Bank is Judea and Samaria.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, and of course, do you know the West Bank of what?
Of what?
Exactly. This is the point. It's the West Bank of the Jordan River. This is at a time, people say, the West Bank is occupied by Israel. Well, not really, but it was previously occupied by Jordan.
Yeah,
that territory was occupied by Jordan. And then
Jordan is technically part of Palestine in a way.
I guess, but yeah, the West Bank was considered the West Bank of Jordan, of the River Jordan. The territory on the West Bank of the River Jordan, which was considered part of Jordan. Until it was liberated in the 1967 war.
Are you pro-Israel?
Well, who isn't?
Are they all right? Islamists, the far left?
Yeah. Yeah. So they got to have somebody on their side. Oh, the Conservatives got Carlisle.
London Borough.
What's a London Borough? Tooting?
It looks like a holy man's declaring the result.
Yeah, the Lord Mayor. But yeah, I mean, I believe in the West.
64,000.
Oh, Christ.
A Western chauvinist.
I guess you could say that. I do believe that Western civilization is it's produced the best results. And, Israel is the most Western country that isn't technically part of the West. So, I think Israel.
Really?
Israel.
Well,
yeah.
Well, I mean, it's democratic. It's got a free press, free elections. They got equal rights and stuff, religious liberty and that. It's a lot nicer than some people on the internet would have you believe.
I don't know. I mean, well, actually, are we counting Australia as a Western nation here?
Well, I guess this is a semantic point.
Hopefully, yes. Although I don't know they're technically not in the West.
Yeah.
I think if you want to be right the globe and call them the Far West, then perhaps.
Far West.
The Far West. Yeah. Well, I mean,
I was going to say that there's a few Asian countries which I would say are quite westernized and becoming more so.
Yeah. Yeah. So,
although it's still it's not become, like I was going to say Japan, it's not become westernized because they have a very high sense of cultural independence. But a lot of the systems within it are very westernized, which is mostly because of World War II.
Yeah.
I think they're going through a similar history to the Americans, but slower and quite far behind. Like they only just got hair metal a couple of years ago.
I must go to Japan.
I reckon they're going to catch up.
You
what?
I must go to Japan in that case.
Good luck.
Yeah, I know.
They are quite racist. That's not even a joke.
Yeah.
Sorry, I wasn't listening.
Japs.
Presumably,
Japan.
Presumably, if I bring over my Western pounds, they'll be a little bit nicer to me, though.
All right. Love Japanese women.
Yeah. Yeah. Anyways,
that doesn't make any sense. Why would they deliberately race mix with the Japanese?
Well, they are of
Actually,
a
wait, no, I
higher
already know.
race.
You don't need to tell me. I already know the answer to that. It's because half of them are on the internet and half of them are fucking weeaboos.
Yeah, that is true. Well, what you don't understand, Branches, is the Japanese race is a higher race class than the sub-Saharans. So, if race
Yeah,
fixing,
they are honorary whites.
it would not be dysgenic, it would be a progenic. Oh.
To be fair, right, you could apply similar logic to race mixing with blacks. In fact, no, you can apply better logic to that than with the Japanese.
Yeah, try telling them that.
It's only ever a possible benefit because, right? Because the black partner will be shacking up with a white man, so they'll get money and they'll live in another country and stuff, and their child will be less black than them. It's only a good thing.
Yeah, of course, you try and tell them that. Yeah. Yeah, and there's, of course, the one drop rule. Yeah.
That I don't know.
That's, one drop of black blood in your bloodstream or in your face stream means you're not white, apparently.
Aha.
Yeah.
Yeah, nah.
Yeah, but what was I saying?
Yeah, I really thought that joke was going to be funnier before I told it. Yeah, whatever.
Finally, a seat for someone apart from the big two. DUP have just held some place in, what was it?
Yeah, Lagan Valley.
Northern Ireland.
Huh. All right, then.
Yeah.
That's good for our community and our place in the union.
Yeah. Our community.
This is in Ireland. This is Ulster.
This is Ulster. We are part of the United Kingdom, and make no mistake about it.
That was brilliant. That was actually top class.
Why, thank you. I do like to think that's one of my talents. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, Corbyn won't be happy about that.
Oh, wait, they've got 2 seats now. Labour are still way ahead, though, 21-8 now.
Sky News has 21-9. Up, Murray Black seat. Let's see what happens here.
Fuck. Labour are confident of taking Pudsey and Leeds, and the Tory there.
Right.
Stuart Andrew was a Brexiteer.
Ah, Christ.
Be prepared.
DUP hold Strangford.
Mary Black got 60, just under 17,000, sorry. I'm pure going back to Westminster, mate.
Yeah. Tories held Carlisle. I think that was a while ago.
Mary Black, she is rough as Tarzan's feet.
Yeah. Luckily for her, she likes ladies.
She's not very ladylike.
Man, does that matter?
It depends who you ask and what they're trying to do.
I guess. West Bromwich East.
Oh, another DUP.
Mary Black has been re-elected.
Oh. Ah, Christ. Oh well.
Oh, God damn.
Corbyn has just then passed me in betting odds.
Well, that doesn't make too much sense. I mean, come on, any self-respecting book is shut by now.
Yeah.
Fuck, it's happening, dudes.
Oh.
We'll see.
Did we get an S? Hold on, I'm at Paisley and Renfrewshire.
It was called. It was called Chelmsford.
Labour have taken this game. I don't know if it's a gain but they've got a seat in West Bromwich.
Yeah, held. Was I saying something earlier?
Labour have gained them. Oh no, we discussed that earlier. See slow news again.
Yeah, I'm still quite behind. Right now we're on Labour 22, Con 9 and DUP 2.
How are you feeling now? Do you still feel confident that the Tories will hang on?
It's still early days yet, man.
Yeah. We have quite a bit left to go.
I mean, if we're looking at the swings so far, it appears the Tories are doing quite well. So, like I say, marginals, we haven't gotten to many marginals yet.
Yeah. Also bear in mind, like, this happens, quite a few times. Like, the American elections swung back and forth for ages for who was leading.
Yeah.
This will be no different. It'll just be a case of who gets the results in first. Ultimately, it won't matter.
Yeah.
I just posted a comment epi meme and no one has liked it.
A Western aligned country and sort of, maintaining its place in the world is good for the West. So yeah, I hope they continue to survive and to prosper. Yeah.
Syrian flag and put Bashar al-Assad under all the parties.
Say that again.
Someone's painted the UK with a Syrian flag and put Assad underneath the other parties.
Can you show me that?
Betfair have Jeremy Corbyn as odds-on favourite to be the next Prime Minister.
Oh, please.
Well, they jump ahead by 10 seats right at the beginning of an election. They're already getting that fucking cocky. Jesus Christ.
Mm.
We shall see. But the Tories did fail 2 target seats. It's not good.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, we got an SNP.
Yep. SNP holds Kilmarnock. Oh, Sky sources say Lib Dem activists believe Nick Clegg has lost Sheffield Hallam. Nick. Sorry. It was only a matter of time for you.
Is Nick Clegg still running in their party? I mean,
Yeah,
he's still an MP, right?
It's just they felt that he wasn't cocky enough to lead the party after 2015. So they got what's his fuck? Yeah, don't tell me.
Barron.
Tim Farron, that guy. His face, man. Kind of off topic, but have either of you guys seen Alien Covenant?
No, because after Prometheus, I don't know if I trust Ridley Scott. I think he might have lost his touch, but once again, I haven't seen Covenant, so I don't know. Is it good?
Galahad, have you seen it? Yep.
Sorry, were you talking to me there?
Yeah, Galahad. Have you seen
my
Alien
fault.
Covenant?
No, I haven't. No, sorry, I was a bit distant. I was reading tweets.
Okay,
Sorry
yeah.
to not doze off, but I'm like kind of in a bit of a state now where I'm not really concentrating.
Yeah, I saw it. I didn't think it was that great.
Was the predictions from Prometheus correct? No, it is the prequel of the prequel of the prequel.
I think I said that.
Yeah, you did. I'm asking if you were right.
I'm pretty sure I was right.
Okay. So it's still like they're leaving the door open for another one.
Of course.
Hmm.
I mean,
Right. Probably not going to bother watching it then.
Well, what am I trying to say here? I think it was more like an Alien movie than Prometheus was. I'll say that.
Well, to be fair, Alien versus Predator was more of an Alien movie than Prometheus was.
Yeah, that is true. So yeah, this is more of an Alien movie than Prometheus. It was okay. I wouldn't rush out and see it now if I were you.
Yeah. I know. So far, I've missed all the films I actually want to see in the cinema, so I'm just waiting for the release.
Yeah.
So, to be fair, the only one that really stuck out to me was the Galaxy 2, because the first one was fucking amazing. Neither have I. It's just the first one was really good, so looking forward to the second one.
I haven't seen the first one either.
No, it's probably the most accessible sci-fi I've ever seen.
Interesting.
Guys, I hate to break it there, but I think I'm just going to hit the hay now. You two can go on like Discord or start a stream for yourself if you want.
Yeah, could do that.
I'm really tired. I just want to fast travel to the final result.
Fair enough.
It's called Sleep.
Oh wait, there's one more.
Yep. Liverpool, Burnley.
What language are you speaking to?
That's Lancashire.
Oh, that's another Welsh one. Anyway, so yeah, no one's listening, but yeah, thanks for coming on, guys.
No problem. We should do it another time.
Yeah,
we'll get it, and there'll be more streams on in the future, I hope. Good night.
Inshallah.